dummy.
Shit, man. I don't even know how how we come in on something like that. We lost a brother this week. You know, a teammate, a friend, a homeboy, a dog, somebody who was always ready to ride when it was time to ride, somebody who was ready to, before turned up was a word, he was turned. My dog, Will Dunbar, man, lost his life, man. Senseless act of violence. I don't know. Y'all got something? Because, like, that shit, I ain't gonna lie, when I seen it, when somebody sent it to me. Sent it to me. He called me first, and then he sent, you know what I'm saying, I was in the middle of something, and then he sent it to me. And I couldn't even believe what I was reading. Like, no, because I just was, talking to the Will, through social media. My man had the workout club going on. He was training the little boys in his neighborhood back in his hometown of Atlanta. I don't know, man. I really don't. I don't know what to say with that.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, and I got that from O2, and the way he sent it to me, it was like, dang, what really happened? Because he was like, man, you heard about Will? Will died. You know what I'm saying? About he died. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, he died? How he died? I didn't want to, like, in those situations, you don't know if you don't really ask those questions. I don't think, to me, like, how did he die? Like, what? Like, all I know at that point is he died. It's no logical way for me to ask that question. Yeah. And then once I find out how it happened and what happened, like, that shit was crazy, man. Rest in peace, my dog.
I think one of y'all put it in there, and I hit Jermaine up, and he was like, yeah, man. I'm like, no. I couldn't even make a post, fool, because, like, I'm tired of making them posts.
Yeah.
Like, it happens too often. I just couldn't do it.
Way too often.
Yeah, we had just seen Buddy for your thing in Atlanta.
In Atlanta.
He came in there and got with us, man.
Yeah, at the bachelor party.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Right. He came to my stuff in Atlanta. He
we
came
just saw the
here.
picture. I put the picture in there.
He sent me a picture when we was at the club that night.
Real good dude, man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
full of life, man.
I remember him coming here. Like, you know what I'm saying? When y'all first get here, somebody might not have a room or something. So he stayed with me for a second because Jermaine was my roommate. That's how we all know him. But then me and him stayed together for a minute and could turn a party into anything.
Man,
he was so
party. And I'm telling, my dog was the original turn.
Yeah.
Like, before turn, what's up, shouted?
That's the
what we doing,
shouted?
shouted?
Atlanta.
Straight from Atlanta. Straight shouted, yeah,
so
man. And an unbelievable football player.
Yeah, man.
Like,
all over the place.
Like, man, the man had just good vision. He had good instincts. Was young. He could cover the field, man. Was everything.
He was a ball hog.
Yeah, he was.
He earned that
ball hog,
name,
and he got it for that. Because he was aggressive. He was just good, man. Could hit.
Yeah.
Man, that man could do everything on that field. Great athlete, man. And
great athlete, man. Great dude, man.
Yeah, great person.
Great friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll be happy, but if you want to fight, he ready to fight too. He ready to knock you out.
But I see that David and Jermaine still trying to, they gonna keep working with his training people. Make sure that, he keep his clients and stuff going, man. That's dope. Shouts out to them boys for that, man. Yeah. Y'all hold y'all head over there. We with y'all in prep, man. Know what I'm saying? It was just tough, man, to see that. And it just put a lot of stuff in perspective, man. Like, we're here on borrowed time. Like...
Facts.
You never know.
Yeah, we just never know, man. And like Can't Get Right said, we see this post so often. You know what I'm saying? And it, a lot of time on the other side, like you read it and sometimes you may not know who that is.
Right.
But when you connect it...
When it hit home, it's different.
When it hit home, like they say, when it hit home, man, it hit different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to love on each other, man. Support one another. Push one another. Celebrate one another, because, we know that we come here and one day we have to leave here. It's just unfortunate when. You know what I'm saying? We always think and hope that, like, it's when we're old and great.
Older, right.
But
if I learn it's not happening like that no more.
If it's anything I learned from him, man, is live every day, man. I don't think I ever seen a dude sad or, you know what I'm saying, just down.
Nah.
He always had some sort of good, not just a upbeat energy about him, you know what I'm saying? So,
and even on the football field, too, he was uplifting. Like, don't worry about that stock. Shake that shit off, man. We good. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, when something happen, or, you know what I'm saying? He'll come to me sometimes like, hey, man, you got to get up, bro. We need you.
Always
like, you know what I'm saying? He always had something positive to say, man, and that's
tough loss, man. Tough. Man, he was a young guy, man. Like, it's crazy, man.
He was younger than us. Ball
Yeah.
Hog
Yeah.
probably wasn't
Yeah.
about 33, maybe.
33, 34. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
man, rest in peace to my
boy,
dog,
man.
Will Dunbar, man.
Yeah.
Ball
Man.
Hog, we gonna miss you, bro.
We'll see
Definitely.
you. We'll see you soon.
Man.
We'll see you.
We just got to start realizing that, man, that's somebody's brother, that's somebody's friend, father, son.
Son.
That's some like them people belong to somebody.
Yeah, man.
Right.
And it's just a senseless act.
Over an argument, like,
Come on, man.
I don't know why we do that shit to ourselves sometimes, man. Like we can, like I say this all the time. Like I don't know what you could do to make me so angry that I'm gonna
To
pull out a
kill-
gun
yeah,
and
I
shoot.
don't-
And when I say anger, a lot of times when we see this shit, it be over some dumb shit.
an
Right.
argument, man, over a drink or some shit.
Yeah, it
Just
be
something
some dumb
simple.
shit.
It
Like
be
I-
something with the dumbest
I-
step
I
on the
was-
shoe.
I was looking at somebody who lost their life in Mobile because he walked outside somebody was breaking in his car. You know what I'm saying? And he was shot with somebody breaking in his shit.
Yeah.
Like, man, come on, man.
We don't value our own lives enough.
I don't know how we fix it. I don't know what's the magic serum behind it, but what I do know is that shit's stupid, man. And we gotta put an end to it. We already fighting so many battles to turn around and have to fight with your own brother, or fight with somebody that look like you. You know what I'm saying? That it's just like some of these people will take your life in a heartbeat, boy.
Right.
For
Won't
nothing,
think
man.
about it for nothing.
Right.
And proud of
And
it.
I
some
can't
of
think,
them.
and I can't think of much that I would do it for. And yeah,
Man.
you'll do it over some pettiness, man. Like, it's just, I mean, the sad and hard thing about it is I don't know if it can change, man. Like, you're gonna have good people, you're gonna have bad people, unfortunately, man. And,
But
I wish there was a solution.
And then I was, like, with it, there was a video released. And it made me think about how technology is changing and how things are getting. Like, now we capturing people at their worst times. I see my man laying on the ground, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
why we get, like, we get
Why
to
are
see
you
that.
released?
Now, the flip side of it was it
got the
also
video.
showed the person
Showed
who,
the person
you know,
who did
who
it.
did it.
And
And that showed me something, too, because I don't know if y'all saw that video, but it was almost like the camera was following.
Following him, right.
Hey,
Like,
criminals.
I noticed something.
You better
like,
cut. Your days is numbered.
Like in
for
a lot
niggas
of
who
those
want to
cities,
commit
they have
crimes
those,
and shit.
They have those crime cameras that somehow they follow crime. Like in New Orleans, I was when I was down there about a week or two ago. Man, them hoes everywhere.
Yeah.
Them hoes everywhere, boy.
Well, I mean, the cameras and stuff, like, they know what, anytime it's a gunshot, alarms goes off,
Yep.
police gonna come, and it's very few places that's not videoed at this point.
Yep.
And
All people houses pretty much
Right.
got videos on the front of them now. Like,
but then
Right.
again, another bad thing about that cameraman is you just see how my man walked off like ain't shit just happened.
my
Yeah,
man
he
walked off.
like,
Like,
nothing
leisurely
was going on,
walking
fool.
out,
Like,
walking the
damn.
street like he ain't did nothing.
That's what I was looking at. Like,
Right.
look at this fuck. He like ain't nothing going on. Like, I'm gonna live my life and be happy or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
Now your life fucked up, because they gonna get you. I mean,
they gonna catch you.
Hope so. Shit, fuck him.
They
Catch
gonna
him.
catch you. Like, you're not getting away with shit like that no more. Like,
Yeah.
and so you want to do, like, again, you do some shit like that, and then you go spend the rest of your life in jail, bro. Like,
Ain't no more
Somebody telling you when
to
you
shower,
can do,
when to
right,
eat, when to
right.
go to bed, what to do, how to do it for the rest of your life.
That ain't the
shit
way you wanna live,
Ain't
right?
nothing,
Ain't the way to live.
Ain't
man.
nothing worth. Like, you
Right.
can never make me that angry to ruin my life like that.
Yeah.
Not at this point.
But-
no way.
I don't know. R.I.P. to my dog, man. Our prayers and condolences
Rest
go
in
out to
peace.
his family, man, and his loved ones.
Right on.
Jermaine, David, y'all boys, hold y'all head over there, man. Rest up, Will.
Rest up, man.
Should
I,
he'll
I,
be here.
I never forget we in New Orleans, man. You was ready to fight the police for me, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, my boy.
Yeah. Shit. We saw her. we saw we had to start like that, but at the end of the day, like, y'all are people. Y'all listen to us every week. Y'all rock with us, and y'all go through this with us. You know what I mean? And we appreciate y'all out there too, man. You know, who listen every week. You know, we thank y'all too. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff like this makes you value, like, you know, everything around. And so we appreciate y'all too. Y'all go through everything we go through every week with us. So thank y'all.
Right.
Our life is y'all life. Y'all getting it.
But shit, where we go?
How was your week, Hoop?
Oh, week was cool, man. It was a real busy week, man, until I got that bad news. But outside of that, man, business as usual, you know what I'm saying? Working out, and then working. You know what I'm saying?
Believe that.
That's my life at this point. Goddamn. Working on the exit plan.
Right.
Get this retirement popping at the age of 38.
We don't want to know about that nigga week yet.
Yeah, you do that, dude.
No. Come in with that nigga
popular
week.
week.
Man, bag that shit up. Here we go. You're tuning in to the Dummies Podcast. I'm Stop.
I'm Joe.
I'm tired.
And I am Hootie, man.
And we back like we never left, because like we say every week, we never leave.
You bitch.
It's episode 37. It's June the 6th. Friday.
7.
What?
The other June.
7.
The other day.
The other day.
Yeah.
June the 7th. Fuck y'all.
Today, not yesterday.
Dez, don't you do it.
Get it that nigga.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
Change my name, man.
Damn.
Stanley Earl. My new name is
But
Stanley Earl.
yeah, it's June the 7th. But yeah, man, we in this thing. Now, Hootie, how was your week?
Oh, like I said before. It was cool, though,
Nigga
man.
trying to step on my shirt. I know what y'all
Get
doing.
that nigga.
I know what
prepping for next
they
week.
put
That nigga card, you know what I'm saying?
Prepping for next week, man.
Next week, I will not be here. I'll be on vacation. I need a break from these niggas. They getting on my nerves. And I'm shopping my new deal. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lead these niggas. But nah, yeah, I won't be here next week. And they trying to prep to get me out of here. I know what it is. I can see y'all plotting. I see it.
We already got a replacement for your seat already.
Right.
Somebody gonna be over there.
We good.
Young Dez, you ready?
Nigga said, hell no. God damn, don't let him do
I'm gonna be like, don't y'all dare put a nigga in my seat.
Don't let that nigga sit in my spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do just like somebody else said. Don't y'all better not dare put a nigga right here in this
Y'all
seat.
better put a shirt in
Y'all
my
better be
spot.
the Three Amigos or something. Don't y'all put a nigga right here in this seat. Nope.
Don't squeeze the nigga up in that bitch over there.
Right. Put him into her lap.
Sit down over there. You good?
Y'all fuck that. But nah, how your week was, Todd?
Man, it was gravy, man. Real busy. Like, I say every week. The job keeps you busy, man. Keeps you running. So, about it.
Hey,
Joe, what about you, bro?
Slow motion.
Very slow, guy.
Definitely slow motion,
Very
huh?
slow.
Hey, yeah, with this big ass boot. My
Nigga
boy
moving
still
to
got that
rewind.
Terminator shoe on.
Nigga moving
Hey.
like a snail around there, man.
Kicking all kind of shit over.
We making improvements. That's all.
Hey, yeah,
But who I got a question about your week?
Oh, what did he see? I like it when niggas learn shit.
Come on, tell me what you got. What you got? Little investigator head ass. Get out my
how you
business,
looking.
man. I don't know.
How was your pineapple drink?
Pineapple. Man, that shit was good as fuck. Hey, it was full of Woodford. That shit was good as fuck.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Woodford didn't come in there first.
It came in my book bag.
No, but what was in it
You ain't
before the
purchased it
Woodford?
like
I don't
that.
even know what was in it. Pineapple and some juice and some kind of alcohol in Woodford.
It was a real cute drink.
That
It
shit-
was
It
cute.
was amazing.
Man,
hey, man,
law,
look, listen how healthy it was.
432A.
-5.
You should not drink out of fruit.
Unless you're at a Jamaican concert, Jamaican festival.
But you
They got
still in
glasses.
Birmingham.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck
Nah,
that.
man.
That shit was good. I don't
Then they had the little umbrella
The
on
little
it.
umbrella.
Hey, it was not a thought pick on my heels. You know what I'm saying? So
That was a
not-
thought. You took it with it. That was a thought pick.
You was getting gangrene and
Hey,
shit.
I mean, you could try to deflect.
No.
I have to kind of agree with my boy.
Shut up,
I
nigga.
did see it. And I was like, damn, my boy. Hey, okay, I see what he doing.
Plaster that bitch all over the place.
That's not a that's
Man,
not a
get your
man's
own,
drink.
Get your own strategy. You know
What you
I'm saying? Get your
mean?
own strategy.
You provided that
Let me
information.
go stalk his social media.
That man, you was
and
proud
keep me
of
a
it.
joke. I was.
I was like, no.
I was. You had the sky.
Not my dog.
Ty, you laughing kind of hard, cuz. Calm down. You calm your laugh down, nigga.
Hey, don't get mad at me, man. You were drinking out the pineapple,
calm
bro.
his laugh.
Calm down.
Now I can't laugh at you no more.
Not that hard.
That nigga said, hey, give me a calming laugh.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Just
bro.
give me a giggle.
Let me laugh.
So much energy in that laugh.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put that energy behind that laugh.
That shit came from the ears, guys.
The boy wiggled a little bit.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Wiggle ears. Y'all niggas so crazy. But nah, man. I had a good week. You know what I'm saying? It started off rough. We already talked about that. I don't want to go back into that place. But other than that, just getting ready, man. I've been checking the weather, man, in Ireland. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm really excited about the trip. Don't get me wrong. But I looked over that bitch and saw the high was 6-1. And I got to thinking like, shit.
Yeah, it's got to wear a starter jacket.
So,
Nigga gonna be in that bitch in a fleece.
It ain't summer, so it ain't summertime over there?
Yeah,
Oh, that
but
is the summertime.
Fuck, nigga, it's Ireland shit, I
What
guess.
the fuck is there to do over there?
Get drunk.
Hopefully
Number
drink
bill.
a lot
I'm
of
going to
beer.
the Jameson. I'm going on the Jameson tour. I'm going to Guinness. I'm going to wherever y'all say the Game of Thrones been shot at. I'm gonna go see.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'm gonna go see if the dragon's still there.
Send
I'm going
us
to
some
some
pictures,
shit
cuz.
called the Cliff of Moors. Look it up.
Cliff of Moors?
Yeah, look it up. That shit like, hey, I'm scared. I ain't going to the edge because you look like you fall over that bitch and that's it.
On the way down, you die.
Oh yeah, it's over. But yeah, I'm excited about that. So
That's dope, man.
I
That's
can't
super
wait.
dope.
My man all cultured.
I want to go somewhere like that just to take some pictures. Take pictures
Going to
of
see the
anything.
world.
What you gonna be drinking when you taking the picture?
Shit, they got a Russian pineapple. I'm gonna drink that bitch. Shit.
Nigga be drinking
Whatever
out
the
of Coke
drink of
that.
choice is.
Man, you got to be careful with this group, bro.
This nigga be having orange pills and shit in his drink. You don't talk about
you
my
be
shit.
thinking
You don't drink.
killing the
Don't
scene.
drink a
Nigga
drink out of a
caught
fruit.
nigga drinking out of pineapple. I wouldn't even thought. Look at this shit.
Them niggas was ad-libbing each
But-
other, wasn't it? Todd talking and Hootie doing the ad-lib like that. I ain't hear nothing you niggas say.
I don't even remember what I said. Shit, it was about a
Damn.
pineapple though.
One at a time, kids.
But what was so funny, like when I used to see niggas doing it at the Classic, I was like, that's not something you should be doing.
I didn't know they did it at the class.
That's what I first saw it.
I ain't give man, shit out of pineapple is good.
And I was like, nah, not manly man. Who?
yeah, man. Even when you go to the little Mexican restaurant,
Hey,
where they put
Barry
all
brought
your
up a
food
good
in
point
it,
today, though.
that shit good.
What?
That nigga said he want to listen to Future and pop Xannies and shit and then eat a salad. Avocado.
You gotta have an equal balance, fellas. It's balance in life around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta slap
Listen,
a
the
nigga.
Future tell you everything unhealthy.
That nigga be shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and then go eat with chopsticks.
You
Come
gotta
on,
slap
bro.
a
Like, you
nigga and
can't do
then
that.
drink out of a pineapple, man. It's nothing like it. Perfect balance. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't fucking with you.
Good mixture.
Man, Jay-Z. We got to give a big round of applause to my nigga Jay-Z. He
Hey.
finally crossed into the Billionaires Bar Club,
Hey,
becoming the first billionaire rapper. Jay-Z amassed a fortune. Now he's considered the first rapper, entertainer, from that genre to come into the Billionaires Club. Y'all had a chance to look at that? And what's y'all thoughts?
Yeah, wasn't you just hating on that album?
The Black Album?
Yeah.
I said it wouldn't be my number one go-to. I didn't say it was.
You sit down.
He only got one bad album. That's Kingdom Come.
I agree. I
So,
agree.
no.
But yeah, I got to see that, man. That's pretty dope. Just seeing him get across that threshold, man, and just seeing the growth of I think I sent a video in a group message yesterday or the day before of what he sounded like when he first came out, and
Yeah,
I could never see
rapping
myself as
fast,
being
right.
right. I know I wasn't for a fact. I wasn't a fan of him at that time, and just to see the growth of him and still being at a young age, sort of say, or look youngish, should I say? It just gives you and people of color, of us, hope. You know what I'm saying? To be like, if he could make $1 billion, shit.
Yeah,
I could do some
that's
shit.
definitely dope.
Right.
They say rapper, but I want to be clear on some things. And this is what I say, too, about
The
like,
least of
having a
his
mind and using a platform to create other avenues, not just one avenue. Because it's saying that he had $220 million in cash and investments, which included $70 million stake in Uber that he purchased for $2 million. So he bought it for $2 million. It's worth $70 million now. That was back in 2013. He invested $100 million in Duce, which is now worth $310 million. His music enterprises is including titles about at $100 million, which he purchased for $60 million. $75 million in Rock Nation. They didn't really say what that was, and then $75 million in his music catalog. And he got a $70 million art collection. That's just some of the. If you look at that, that's a wide range of things.
Right.
What is that Armand de Brignac or whatever that is? That's what his most is at $310
not Duce. That's Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
That's Ace
Oh,
of Spades.
and $50 million in real estate. So
he's a everything.
he's just a everything.
But the crazy part, bro, he's a billionaire, but his own music was only $75 million. I mean, I'm saying only. Anybody else would love that, but
compared to the rest of it.
right.
So he's really a liquor salesman. Think about it.
He's
Investor.
everything
Think about
sells.
it.
Shit,
Right,
art,
right.
real estate, Ubers. Like
I'm saying
he
like-
just saw he just invested $1 million into a cookie, a vegan cookie that's on the rise now.
But I said that to say, like,
I see what you're saying,
why
yeah.
he's labeled as a rapper when that's not his most lucrative or profitable thing. But most
Well,
sites or whatever.
that's what he's the most known for, perhaps, and so that's probably why.
Apparently
he's,
not.
Well, no. I mean, that is what he's the most known for as a rapper. But what
Right.
I'm saying is the great thing about it is don't just be one thing. Use your platform to be a lot of things. So
I think his popularity escalates everything that he like. The name Jay-Z just carries the weight of everything.
And when you look
you
at
want to be in business with a Jay-Z or a Beyonce,
I damn
or
sure
like that,
do.
You know what I'm saying?
and when you
I
look
take
at
the
the Billionaires
We'll
Club,
go to title exclusively.
You damn right.
Damn right.
when you look at the Billionaires Club, a lot of those billionaires be in their 70s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
That many?
60s,
Right.
70s. I mean, it's some young ones on
He
there.
40 something,
But
about to be 50. Oh,
yeah, he's still young,
Like
man.
49.
In the terms of the business world,
Right.
he's still young. Ain't no telling what Jay-Z gonna be in a couple of more years. You know what I'm saying? He's still making investments, and that's the good thing.
Right.
Still making investments. And that just go to like anybody out here doing business, man. It's so many different avenues and different things that you can do spin-offs and get paid off of it. So shouts out to him for that.
Shouts out to you, Jay. And the Dummies speak a lot of shit into existence. So, hey, man, give us that deal. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I see a Jay-Z
Title.
deal.
I see a
take it.
Dummies podcast.
Exclusive rights
Ex-
to title.
You can have
With
it.
We was me and
So,
Daz was just talking about some next level dummy stuff that we gonna do. We can't lay it out because we know other places be listening to us
Yeah.
and getting us for our things. But
And
Niggas
Jay-Z,
Louis
you
Robbins.
left Rockefeller. Hey, I don't mind leaving. You know what I'm saying?
this nigga.
I do a but you got to bring them with me. But I do a
with you.
solo podcast if you like.
That go under the table Joe.
Yeah.
I'm on top of the
Back
table.
Joe.
Under the table
Back door Joe.
goddamn. Under the table Joe, man. But shouts out to Jay. And not even that, man. Like, he also has access to the richest woman in the world. The richest entertainer. Music female in the world. And Rihanna. She's on the Rock Nation. So that's pretty dope too. You know what I'm saying? So
Super
yeah,
dope.
and that was another big story this week that she emerged with a staggering 600 million. So shouts out to Rihanna.
Ain't put
Did
out
y'all-
an album in a while.
Why
Still.
would you? Hadn't had
Right.
if somebody,
That's what I'm
if this was just if somebody just asked you the question, would that have been your answer? Who do you think is the richest female music performer in the world?
I would have thought Beyonce.
I would have
Yeah.
thought
I
Beyonce.
would I'll be too.
And she's like number 3, I want to say.
Yeah.
She's still that's still a lot
But
for
I mean,
her, but-
she doesn't have a viable product. That Fenty is probably most of Rihanna's shit.
Because we see
Right.
when they get in that makeup
Yeah,
bag and all that.
They made Kylie a
they go
billionaire.
Yeah, they go.
Mhm.
That shit go crazy.
Then she got to deal with Adidas. Now we don't know what Beyonce deal with Adidas might.
she got
lead
that
to.
deal too. So
Yeah.
But yeah, I done bought 2 pair of them damn flip flops.
you think she goes over into that world? Let me get a makeup deal. Don't she? Yeah, she got a L'Oreal deal or some shit too.
Maybelline. Or something.
She was like, but it wasn't. I don't think it was a partnership. They just paid her to be like a
Face.
spokesperson. Yeah, a face.
Shouts out to Serena was on the list.
Yeah.
Serena. Shouts out to Serena. Shit, man. Hey,
People of color.
our black
And that
queens
dollar.
killing shit,
Right.
man. They laying out blueprints and foundations. So all them need roses, man.
Right.
So
all of y'all can have them. Give them some roses, Dez.
you got
Dummy,
no
dummy.
I don't know if
Put them
roses
hoes in the
make
camera
sound.
falling or some shit. Falling roses like a. Give us a filter.
I think want that old 1960 kung fu movie.
No, that's a
goddamn
Snapchat
production,
filter. A Snapchat filter. Goddamn, with the roses fall. Goddamn.
Now, shout out to Beyonce for all her, endeavors.
The Beehive gonna get your ass.
and all of that.
Here
But
it come.
Easy.
man, sometimes we gotta call a spade a spade.
Mm-hmm.
And
Call it.
I think
Spade, man.
I think Beyonce did some fuck shit this week.
Which was?
That whole thing at the game.
You can't even see it right.
Yeah, comes already.
The Beehive after your ass
Getting
already.
scared already.
He heard
There's
the
already
Beehive in his
bees in my
head.
comments.
He in his throat.
But yeah, at the game, lady probably excited. She's talking to Beyonce and Jay-Z, asking your ass if you want a drink, and it's loud. And the look wasn't what got me. Okay, maybe sorta. But it was the reaction to it. She got these dumbass fans that's threatening the lady, doing all this, and you didn't come out and make a statement and tell them that dumbass shit is wrong. And bro, you're not you great, maybe arguably the greatest performer of all time. Nigga, somebody could touch you when goddamn you're their guest, y'all been talking, y'all cool. Somebody can touch you. You're not the Queen of England, Beyonce.
I mean,
Get them.
Yeah,
That's can't
get
get
it.
right.
somebody could tell you.
Nah, I mean, go ahead, Hoop.
I mean, she has the Stock says it all the time, man. You can't tell a person how to feel, man. If she wanted to feel that way, then I don't see it I don't have a problem with her feeling how she felt. I don't know. Maybe you have a problem with somebody leaning over you, talking in your face, even if it is loud in the building. How about just be like, hey, ask Jay-Z what he wants to drink?
Right. And
That's
what
just
do
as
y'all
easy.
want to drink? Like,
Yeah,
again, and I want to be clear so people out there can correct me. Like, I didn't see the whole clip. I only seen that short piece of clip. It was only like 10 seconds.
Right.
And from what I saw, in those 10 seconds, again, I hadn't seen the whole thing. And sometimes when you see the whole thing, it gives more context.
Yeah.
So in those 10 seconds that I saw, it almost looked like the lady was leaning over her to ask him what he want to drink. Like, she's sitting right next to you. Hey, what y'all want? What y'all want to drink? It don't take nothing. You sitting right next to me. What you want to drink? I'm not finna lean over you to go to Todd to ask him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Todd, what you want?
People are inappropriate. Okay. Maybe she shouldn't have done it, but damn, the lady life need to be threatened for it.
It was,
Well, no.
she didn't threaten it.
Well, yeah.
But that's why Beyonce need to control her dumb ass fans.
But and you said she didn't
Can't
put.
really-
You
you
said
can't.
she didn't
Yes,
put
you
out a
can.
statement. She did put out a statement today.
No,
so
she didn't. Her publicist said her own opinion. That's not a statement from Beyonce.
Said she put out. You don't think she's gonna put that out there if Beyonce is like it's okay to
No.
put this statement out there
No,
about
man.
this?
Say, hey, man, y'all tripping. That shit wrong. But she don't want to do that. I get it. But hell nah, man.
I mean, if I ain't telling you to get her, it shouldn't be my job to tell you stop getting her as well. It's just how I feel about it. Like,
I
people
thought
are
that-
stupid. Like, you're not on there bashing the lady.
Nah. That lady probably was happy as hell. Like, damn, I'm talking to
You know what I'm
Beyonce.
saying? That's them people.
She
man.
excited,
That's what we
giddy.
say. That's the internet.
Yeah.
That's the internet, man. Why you sitting here fighting somebody else's battles if it's a battle?
Like, I never
But-
thought that we would be at a place today
That this is the talk.
where, no, it's not even that. It's about, like, that
can't
somebody
wait
that you've
to
never,
go
ever
past
met
this.
in your fucking life,
Mm-hmm.
you're willing to risk it all for that person. Just because that's almost like worshiping God.
Mm-hmm.
This person is an entertainer.
Shouts out to Beyonce with the motherfucking elbow. And she hit her
Like,
with the,
God
the,
damn,
the
you don't
chicken
even know
wing.
these people.
Hey, get your ass back.
Back up, bitch.
I like it. Get your ass back.
I did like that.
Hit that with the
Oh,
chicken
no, I don't know,
wing.
nigga. Nah, don't try to smooth it over now.
I did like that part. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm talking about the aftermath, man. Because, like, people are stupid.
They are.
Like, we see today what people would do.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody fuck around and do something to that lady.
But then still, at the
then
same
who's is
at the
who is
same
it on?
time, we see what people do, but we're amazed by it. Like,
Yeah.
it's not like it's just acceptable. Like, we're okay with it. Like, yeah, keep doing it.
He talking real crazy about them people.
Get his ass.
Talking about how stupid they is and what they was talking about doing. I don't know what they gonna do, but just know who said it. It wasn't me.
Right. One of y'all dumbasses run up, you want to. I don't have shit to lose.
That nigga go crush the shit out there. With
Yeah.
that crutch.
Big metal across the head.
It's metal, too, so.
Go and put a dent in that motherfucker. Man.
Damn, I don't even want to talk about this nigga after coming from Beyonce, but I just thought how dumb it was. Did y'all see that little rapper nigga in Maryland who got in trouble for spending $4.1 million on his company credit card?
Yeah.
A rapper? What
rapper.
company
So,
is this?
and supposedly he was popping. Like, he had followers, buku followers, but yeah, like
Yeah, his
Stock
name
said.
was Chad Focus, a.k.a. Chad Arrington. I don't know. I never heard his music, but I just thought it was crazy. My man spent $4.1 million, allegedly. Let me make sure I say that. Spent $4.1 million on his employer's credit card. He was using the credit card to buy jewelry, do videos, buy followers, buy likes, all this different kind of stuff to appear that he was on, but he was using the company credit card to
Put
do
no
it.
limit on that nigga? Fuck wrong with them?
Man,
I had to
apparently,
be spending the black.
He must have that American Express.
Black African, I'm telling you.
Hell nah. That nigga, if he popping like
well,
that,
it was
how
saying that he worked as like a search engine analyst. They wouldn't say who the company was, but basically that analyst, they were giving credit cards to local businesses. So, but he was the one that was in charge of it. He was getting the credit cards, allegedly, going to the people, giving them money off the card for him to keep it. Like, hey, I'm gonna shoot you 10,000, but I'm gonna keep the rest of it. And they was like cool with it. And my man went around. That's how he was buying his jewelry, buying his trips and shit.
Oh, so it wasn't
To
specifically
appear
for...
to be a rapper.
To keep up the appearance.
So I got
Shit.
you. So when you were saying company, I was thinking like a record label gave this nigga a card to go be a rapper.
No, hell no.
Got you.
Hell no.
Okay.
This man
He
had a
was-
job.
I didn't-
He had
that's
a
what
job,
I-
nigga. He was, but again, I only brought this shit
They
up.
try to get the
I only brought this shit up for one reason. I could care less about whatever this nigga doing. Cool, man. I hate to see somebody doing time, but if you did it, do the time. You know what I mean? But I only brought it up because, again, I love to blame it on social media. Where are we? Like, what? Like, you're willing to risk all of that shit to appear like something you're really not. I don't want to appear like something I'm not. I either am or I ain't.
To people you don't even know. Like, these people, like how the fuck are you gonna meet all of these people? Like, at some point, how you? It's not even possible. It's not even plausible. Like, you can't do it.
There's no way to answer that question without actually asking one of them, because none of us are really gonna know. We're never gonna know.
They don't even matter. They shouldn't matter.
But if we're gonna ask the question, if we want to answer, that's the only way to get it.
I understand in business sometimes you have to, like, shit. It's the same reason McDonald's used the fake hamburger picture on their picture. Like, you know what I'm saying? I get that. But McDonald's actually gonna give your ass some real hamburgers, and they got the restaurant over 1 billion served and all that. They can stand behind it. But like, I don't want to appear. I've never. You ever had the homeboy or the people that lie to you, and they lie, and then eventually the truth got to come out. That's the thing about lying. Like, when you lie, especially when you lying about entertainment stuff, or like, eventually the truth gonna have to surface. Right. And it's better to be what you are than to lie about what you aren't.
I got a homeboy, big homeboy. But the nigga just used to lie, and then I'm like, man, I ain't even ask you for that lie.
Yeah, like
just volunteering lie.
Yeah, you just give him. I ain't even asked for that one.
It'd be funny when you know they lying.
Yeah,
it's like, bro, I know you lying. And then they carry that lie for like 5-6 months, and you already know they lying. Like, bro, it's cool.
Like, bro, you could have been stopped
I'm still
that
your
lie.
friend, bro. Like,
it disappeared.
At this point, I'm not your friend because what you have, what you do. I'm your friend because, like, we measure. Like, we good.
Some niggas feel like they gotta show you that they're somebody. They have
but
to
you
impress
already
you.
somebody. And that's what I'm saying. That's to this store.
Right.
Back to this store, and everything is to this store. You don't, like, nigga, be who you are. If your music is good, people will find it. If this podcast is good, people will find it. If whatever you selling, if the product is good enough, people will find it. We got to cut out, and that's why I blame social media. We got to cut out that silly shit. We got to cut out that let me go try to beat up 50 Cent to get me some clout. We got to cut that shit out.
I was just about to say that.
We got to cut it out.
But going off what you said, like, that's the next thing I was gonna say. Well, two things really, but the first thing that happened was the baby. We had seen the baby had beat up a nigga for clout chasing, but then, like, the nigga tried to touch him on the show. Like, damn, what if he would have reacted? Because that's what you wanted him to do, to get some clout. Like,
I wonder if he would have reacted, then what would have happened? Like, would there have been
the
charges
baby,
pressed? I wouldn't. I know me for a fact that looking at the video, I wouldn't have blamed him. I was waiting for him. I thought he was about to react.
He probably still would have got charges. Just like
Dirty world, man. Like Kevin Gates.
Yeah, just like Kevin Gates. But running up on 50.
That nigga was asking to get knocked out.
And then I'm pretty sure 50 like, damn, if I punch this nigga, it's gonna be a loss.
He looked like he thought about it.
Oh, he reared back.
I'm saying he thought about the lawsuit when you actually look at it.
He was like,
he was ready.
dang, I can't hit this.
Then you see the dollar tag pop over there, nigga.
Yeah, 50 million. No,
2 million.
I can't do it.
Fuck.
And and nigga be saying it ain't for social media, but your homeboy over here recording it on social media or over here recording it.
And then, like, okay, he got his shot. Millions of people saw him. We still don't know who he is. And then nigga was like, man, check my IG.
But that's the
nigga,
thing.
that's not plausible. Like, what the fuck you mean?
That's the thing.
If
like,
social media. Right, that's crazy. Like, check my IG.
But I guarantee you, he probably got a lot more followers. Guaranteed.
No.
My brother who got beat up by the
no, the nigga, him too. They say he got a lot more followers too, but I'm talking about the nigga who approached 50.
No, because we don't know.
We don't know because we never gonna look at it.
Oh, buddy, the baby. I went to his page. I ain't follow him, but I went to his page to see the dumb shit he was saying.
But I guarantee you saw he had more followers. So I guarantee if you go to the dude who was 50 Cent.
But we don't know who it was.
Yes, you do. It's on all of the fucking websites. They say he's a rapper from somewhere.
Okay.
It still go to my point, like, with social media. This has been going on, like, it's been going this way for a minute.
It's getting worse,
I remember talking, like, some years ago before this shit got bad. And, like, I was talking to somebody, I was like, what you did today? It's on my IG store.
Fuck. Bitch, I'm talking
Bitch,
to you.
I'm talking to you. Oh, fuck you mean? Go to your IG story.
I wish I would. I never couldn't. The conversation ends.
Yeah,
right
it
there.
was it. Like,
Okay.
why the fuck would
Oh, okay. I got you.
I'm having a human conversation with you.
Right.
You want me to go look on some social media? Man, fuck off.
Ain't no more conversation.
That's crazy. But you know,
Like, all right.
Yeah,
All right.
I'm going to look right now. Bitch, I'm deleting you and blocking you, whatever.
speaking of that old shit, I want to ask y'all something about.
No, man, stop asking us shit.
I just was curious.
Sick of you, man. You
I always asking shit.
Yeah, nigga, I want to know some shit. God damn it.
I didn't ask you no questions next week. No questions
Good.
gonna be asked.
But I was just curious. In
Just
y'all
making
thought
random
days,
statements. Went to the store.
back in y'all
that
thought,
ear. That's a question.
back in y'all thought days,
I ain't never had no.
y'all ever
Yes.
used to invite the chick over, and she be like, "It's raining outside. I can't come. I'm gonna come tomorrow." You be thinking like, shit, it ain't. Don't you got a car that got windshield? I ain't asked your ass to walk over here. Like, why the fuck they? I never understood that. You be like, hey, you coming up? Oh, well, it's raining. I'm gonna have to come tomorrow. Like, the fuck?
My thought process was a little different. It ain't gonna be your turn tomorrow.
You know what I used to be? Hey,
Your turn tomorrow.
Hey, you used to be like this, like, oh, it's raining. Okay, cool.
Okay, gotcha.
What you doing?
Right.
Hey,
But shit, it ain't your turn.
a lot of
tomorrow.
positions was
It's
off
Wednesday,
because of that
man.
rainstorm.
You third, it's you Tuesday.
I will say sometimes in the dorm, you was asking them to walk across that sidewalk.
Well, yeah, the dorm there. I actually was thinking about when we was like, you got a car and you can drive from it. Like, your car got fucking windshield wipers on. The fuck you
Nigga in the
doing?
dorm, they running through
It's
tornadoes.
raining outside.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, you finna walk over here.
In the dorm, it ain't matter though. They coming over there. It could be storm and tornado.
Them nigga walking the
Oh no, they wanted to try to come when it was snowing.
and they on the way.
It's Hurricane Katrina out there. They crawling through the
You
grave.
ain't staying here. We
grab
finna be in and out.
Grab these steel
But I
Uggs
said
and a
it ain't your
poncho.
turn tomorrow. But
It wasn't though. That's what I'm saying. It wasn't though.
Dummy.
Shit, it wasn't your turn that night.
You got lucky.
No? Okay.
Only calling you because
What you
it's
doing?
raining. Y'all tried. Which y'all?
I love getting y'all in
I want to see
trouble.
the question. What's the percentage? The Duval question. What's your percentage? Ugly chicks to fine chicks, man.
It's bad.
Ugly to fine, man. It's bad. I'm about 70-30.
what's the Duval question?
He said, what's your percentage wise of your ugly chicks in your history, ugly chicks and fine chicks? Like 70-30 pretty, 70-30 ugly, 60-40, 50-50.
Man, I always like to empower women. So
Nigga, you just bash Beyonce.
100.
You better, if you bash Beyonce, you can bash anybody.
I mean, no, I was just saying like that would be uplifting to like a lesser than look-wise chick. If
Nigga, what?
So basically, you ain't ugly bashing, is what you're saying.
right, so
Get to the point, man.
all right, so if I smash a chick that was ugly, that should make her self-esteem go up.
Mm-hmm.
So that's helping her. That's empowering her.
I don't get what they got to do with your percentage.
I mean, I'm saying sometimes like charity, my nigga. Charity.
I get it. Charity, perfect.
Dummy.
Now, what? Does that charity fall into the 70 percentile or the 30 percentile?
I'm a cheerful giver.
I feel you. I guess you 90
Yeah.
ugly, 10%.
Oh no, not 90 ugly.
Not ugly.
90-10.
68-32.
Fair percentage. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but look, we talking about that, and I was talking about them stores, but something kind of bad. I need y'all right now. I'm going through a little emotional stage. So I was the other night I was getting ready for bed. It was probably about 11:45. It was late. You know what I'm saying? And I hear Jordan talking on the phone.
Oh.
So I kind of creaked by the door, and I just I heard some shit. It wasn't nothing bad or inappropriate, but I'm going to tell you, I know that she was on the phone with a boy. So it got me thinking, you know what I'm saying? Like, it got me thinking about stories about your past, and then I got to thinking, like, I got to pleading, like, God, please. I'm sorry. You was a scumbag. I got to thinking
Dummy.
about some
You was a
shit that I
scumbag,
did.
goddamn.
I got to apologize. I got to pleading with him, like, it really wasn't that bad what I did, was it?
It was. And that's why, unfortunately, that's why I do whatever I can not to even think about it. Because I be like, damn, I knew I wasn't shit. And they say, calm, motherfucker.
Hey, man.
Sorry about
That
this.
shit be trash,
I just
man.
apologize.
I wish I would catch Jordan walking across the Dunbar parking lot in the hurricane.
Nigga, you not gonna be there. You ain't gonna be there. You my nigga gonna be sitting on a bench.
Hey, that's right, Jordan. When it's raining, you can't go nowhere. Okay?
Not in the
Hey,
rain.
nigga thought about all that bad shit. That shit just played like a little move and was like, damn.
Nigga gonna be sitting outside the dorm on a normal day.
Right.
Just a random.
Man.
Where you going?
A random rainy Wednesday. He outside the dorm chilling. Yeah.
Y'all nigga crazy.
Damn.
Dummy.
Some shit like that gonna make a nigga catch a case.
Damn.
Speaking of cases though, y'all saw Meek. It's official though. Meek got what happened? He got a new trial.
New trial.
So it's official this week that they're
New
giving him a new
judge.
trial, new judge.
Rightfully so.
Right, and it's
Good
time
deal.
for that, man.
Right.
So based off the history of knowing that case, I think he'll be a free man. Free meaning no restrictions. Because right now he's free, but he's not a fully free man. He can't travel when he wants to. He can't go to Canada. He can't do certain things. Can't go make money and provide for his people. You know what I'm saying? So this new trial is pretty big, man. Pretty big. Shouts out to that.
Shouts out to Meek. I mean, he had to sit down for a second, but a lot is coming out of it. Like, hopefully, he's done with it because ain't nothing worse than being in that probation because we see that's just a revolving door to try to get, keep you in the system. So hopefully this judge has sense and he prevails.
It's the same like district, right? Like
Mhm.
court.
Mm-hmm. It's in the same area. It's just that the lady who wanted him to sing a song for her and he wouldn't do it. She's not on the case no more. And it's something just based off hearing it, man. It's something that should have been happening. There's other people who this cop has done things against who have been let go and let free of
Right.
those charges because he's crooked.
Right.
But yet the biggest person he's done it to is still under those shackles.
I'm going to say this again, and I don't know how, as a human, you can live with yourself at night.
That's trash, fool. Like you just putting somebody in jail who shouldn't be there. How do you accuse? I don't know, man. And you know
And you
it
know,
didn't happen.
right.
That's the thing about it. Like I could get it. I understand mistakes happen, and if you truly didn't know and you truly didn't try to fabricate some shit to make some shit up, I get it. But if you did this on purpose to make sure this person gets locked up for that bullshit you pulled, come on.
Yeah, that's wild. I just hope they don't get that, you know what I'm saying, and the inclusive shit. Like this, because you wanted the man locked up
Mhm.
because we both judges in the same district, that shit like trickles over to the other person.
And-
I pray that they'll have him for him.
And the only thing, nigga about to slap your ass. Nigga about to slap your ass for not talking to the mic.
Dummy.
Swatted to what the fuck
Talking
you
to
were
Mike,
doing,
Todd.
man?
He about
I
to
was
slap
in the
your ass.
mic.
Nah, that was your warning. They saw it, but you ain't see
Nigga
it.
about to slap
Don't
your ass
talk in the
ear.
mic again.
Oh, I wish you would have hit.
It's gonna be a
I
misunderstanding.
wish you would have hit me. We would have been going to court.
But the
Check
big,
the YouTube. Check the YouTube. How close?
we would have
How
been going
close
to
Todd
court.
got to get?
Todd didn't even know this shit, goddamn.
Right, because I ain't.
Because you used to
I
not talking
know
to the
that shit
goddamn
ain't
mic.
crazy. No, this nigga ain't.
That shit good. But the biggest thing I do think about that is, what if it doesn't go in his favor? I do think about that as well.
Yeah.
I think there's too many eyes on it. Hopefully.
I get it. But
Hey,
then you never. I don't
Sometimes America likes to show us what they think of us.
know.
Right.
And, no pun intended of how they see us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Pun.
And
Big pun.
yeah, but it was like a random pun. I ain't thinking.
Nigga,
I ain't
stop
writing
trying to
it
give
down.
yourself credit. No,
You know what I'm saying?
Pun master.
I
Hey,
nigga,
But,
love, that nigga love to get pat himself on the back.
long
Good job, Joe.
My own long for a reason here.
Good job, Joe. He probably, hey, when we leave the podcast, he probably like, oh yeah, I did good. I
Long
got
ago.
stock tonight.
Sometimes I give myself a little hand clap.
Long as on that nigga pat himself mid back.
yeah.
But when they see us, I don't want to fuck. That's the name of that's the
Yeah,
title.
when they see us.
You saw it? Y'all saw it? Anybody saw it?
I watched it.
I had
Fully and all?
Watched all 4 parts, yeah.
Mm. In one sitting or you spread it
Nah,
out?
I first started off watching Courtney in bed, and she was just like, I just knew that she couldn't finish it. So I was like, nah, let me watch this.
You a different kind of animal, cuz. I couldn't finish it either.
Uh,
I can, I just couldn't right then and there or yet, should I say.
it was the fact that I had already knew. I just wanted to see
right.
Ava DuVernay's
That's still
perspective of it.
because like
picture.
it's still hard because I can know something, but seeing it just makes it different.
It makes it different.
Well, I knew of it. I knew, A, B, and C happened. But
I gotta think about what alphabet was next, goddamn.
Right.
A, B, Z,
I'm
goddamn.
sorry. I didn't want to. We can't laugh during that shit, but my man said AB.
That nigga snaked his way through that. Nigga, say the goddamn letter.
Focus, nigga.
That's you, nigga. You focus.
You didn't know what fucking letter came out to be.
You had to
But,
focus on the next
Come
letter.
on, man. Come on, man.
Nah, man, just to see like how it happened and how we get. I'm just gonna talk through it, like how we get in that room, and shit can change. Like, it's no way. It was a certain point where the dad was there with one of the kids,
I saw that part.
and then he was like, "Son, tell them whatever they want to hear, so we can leave."
No. I don't know
I'm
why.
not finna tell my son to admit to raping somebody.
Right, because
Because they're not finna let you leave.
No,
Well,
ever.
the thing about that was, it's weird that you're gonna tell your son to say that he's involved in something and get himself still in trouble. He's still gonna go to jail if he tells him that, simply for being there. He's going to jail. So how can you live with yourself doing that? That's the thing about it.
And what's so crazy, you might not have,
to tell him to lie on these other kids, man.
you might not have saw it, but that same guy,
Omar.
Omar, he only went to trial when it was his time to testify.
So when he disappeared at the beginning, he didn't come back?
He didn't go back.
Dang.
The early trial,
So
he
he
didn't
made-
go back.
So he made this man get in trouble and then disappear before the trial started.
He would put him and his mom in a taxi, get him money, and the little son was like, "You not coming?" He's like, "Nah." He'll just shoot some bullshit excuse. That was fucked up. But overall, if you've seen it, I don't understand how people didn't go to jail behind this. And I'm not talking about the Central Park 5. I'm talking about cops,
Even still.
prosecutors, judges. I don't understand how somebody is not going to jail from
Right.
taking these men's life.
Right, because
Right.
they knowingly did it. Like, they was sitting there and devised a plan. They was like, and they said it like, okay, so we have people riding a bike testifying that the kids was on this side of the park at 9:20. Yet the rape happened over here and 10 minutes later, and there's no way possible they can get over here. So there's a time difference. We have to make it work. Like, how the fuck you gonna make a murder work?
And that's what I say. Like, how can you all these years go through life living with yourself, knowing what you did to some kids?
14, 15-year-old
That's
kids.
crazy. Like, I just, like, to me, that's a human being that's similar to a killer, man. You a killer.
Right.
You stone
much.
cold, like you don't have a conscience.
Right.
You sent
None.
these 14-year-old kids, 15, 16-year-old kids to Rikers Island, man. You knew what was gonna happen to these kids in fucking Rikers Island.
And then the guy who actually did it free, he came out and confessed.
Yeah.
And you got the dude
later.
who was in there for like
And-
that's
and you know-
crazy.
and
how
you-
does this nigga who did the crime have a conscience but the
We
person
see that a
lying
lot.
don't?
But you know what? The guy that actually did it, it shows it later on, was locked up with one of them.
That's what I'm
And-
saying.
and you
Like,
know
if
what
he
he-
came out and had a conscience about saying like this
And
is fucked up.
And guess what he was locked up for?
What?
Oh,
Raping
Yeah.
somebody else. So
After
because you went and got the wrong people on purpose,
He went and
you let the
did-
rapist
right.
go and get
Right.
some more rapes. Like, come
This
on.
how crazy it
But
was.
that's crazy that you say that, Todd. That nigga had enough of a
He
conscience.
had enough of a
Not
conscience.
giving him credit because he still got
he
in
still
trouble for
fucked
them
up.
shit, but he had enough of conscience. Like, damn, these kids in here for something I did.
So
Right.
these
Let me
rapists, this rapist killer guy has more of a conscience than a prosecutor in the DA.
Right.
but
That's crazy.
But let me tell you how random this shit is. So the actual rapist has seen one of the guys at a jail. They had got into a fight over the TV because he was mopping the floors. The TV, he tried to turn the TV down, and the guy was like, "Don't turn it down." They got into a fight. One of the Central Park 5, he asks for a transfer to get close to his mom. They transfer him 400 miles away.
Damn.
Like, years later, the rapist, the actual rapist and the guy is at the same jail again. Think about the odds of that.
Shit.
That's crazy.
So the rapist looks at him on the yard one day and says, "You still in here?" So he knew
For
the
some shit I
first
did?
time, yeah. But he was like, "Damn, you still in here for this?" And that's when he said, "Okay, let me come clean."
Mhm.
But if that doesn't happen,
They still in there
He's still in that bitch.
Damn, man.
with DNA and with all kind of shit.
no DNA.
Well, the DNA, but the wrong DNA.
The
Like no
DNA
mud on these kids. No, anything.
Talking about the kid got scratched.
But
it looked like a scratch. This man got hit in the face with a helmet, and you said
the
the lady
crazy
scratched
part,
him.
bro, like looking at the jury, like it was black people on that jury.
That's why.
I don't get that part.
That's why it's just all hard for me. Like everything we're talking about is all. That's why it's hard for me to watch some shit like that, man.
Like how, as a black person, you sit there, you know how the system is, and because it only takes one. But it had to be a unanimous decision.
Right.
And
it has to be all 12.
And I'm gonna ask you, as a person who didn't see it, when you say the jury of black people, they weren't presented like, hey, let's make the time work. They was only presented with the facts that
they came up with.
The
did
prosecutor
they know about the
gave
DNA?
them, right?
They said there was they said there was no DNA evidence. Their attorneys were like,
but they
no
didn't
DNA evidence.
But did they know about the sock with the DNA in it?
Yes. Eventually they did say,
because they had a sock with some semen in it at the scene. Like,
so they made it just trump it up that that was the sixth person. But none of the other 5 had anything on them. How can you put rape on somebody?
Yeah.
None of their fibers are there. Their clothes was clean.
they was lying. Because I saw, like, and I'm glad because just seeing this one episode is making all of this shit pop up. Like, they was putting out in the news that the youngest one, the little 15, 14-year-old one, had some of the ladies' pubic hairs in his drawers. It was lies, but they was putting stories and shit like that out, too.
There was like 90% or 95% of the stories that was reported never said alleged.
And that's what
they just said,
they did.
and that's why I say, like, man, that shit's scary. Like how much power you give to those people. If people get that much power, prosecutors, the DAs, all those people, police officers, it needs to be something in place that's just as strong when they're falsely accusing somebody.
Right.
To kind of keep you checks and balance.
Right.
Like, shit, nah, I know I'm not going to accuse somebody of that because if they find out that I did that, then that same crime I'm convincing him of, reverse it. Too much. Nigga, you going to jail for that similar shit. You know what I mean? Like,
that's too much like right, man. It could possibly happen, but it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
It's kind of like females falsely accusing guys of doing something to them. Like, it took some time, but some things, now we're seeing there's new laws and new things coming up that some things will happen to those people. So
I don't know,
it's going to be hard to see the law go against the law.
That shit crazy.
You know, so that's real tough.
Man, like that. When you talk about stuff like that, it just, to me, it go back to how scary it could be. Because if one person, we driving home tonight, one person get behind you and want to hit them lights on you, then it's like, oh, shit.
If they just want to have fun that night or something.
But,
like
yeah.
But
you know what?
Let's go have a
you
blast.
some sick people. You know what? You know what we can do? Watch this.
They
Let's
got
pull
people
them
out there
over.
who do it, too.
Fuck. That's crazy.
But the scary part, like, that was 89, not too long ago, but still long enough ago. But
too recent.
We're seeing recently, like, judges getting in trouble for purposely sending kids to jail.
Yeah.
Still seeing it, yeah.
And that was crazy. I first seen that story that you talking about, man. That was like on Vice or something years ago.
Yeah.
Where that guy was cutting deals and he was purposely with the what do you call it? Those prisons for profit prisons. And he had a relationship with them and they was like, hey, send us some clients. The clients, they're talking about little kids, juveniles, locking them up on purpose so he can get paid. They would give the judge a kickback and he would send them to jail for 3, 4, 5 months. That's crazy.
How do you have
He's in jail now for that shit, but
how do you have prisons that can earn money or you can profit off of it?
Private prisons.
I know, but that whole thing there just makes no sense to me. Like,
you're just saying like it shouldn't be a profit
right.
model.
It shouldn't even be possible to have something of that nature because you only know if they trying to make money, they're going to make money legal or illegal.
Because what's so crazy, like we spend so much money in prison people because this is all state funded or federally funded.
Then let the federals take care of that and not a individual who's investing some money.
They ran out of space.
Make another one.
Prison is big business.
I know. Then let the government build another one. Don't let Joe Schmo who's just worried about his business go build a prison. Like if I was building a prison, you don't think I'm gonna do what's best for my prison rather than these people?
Yeah. Because you gotta get business.
Right.
Yeah. that's I'm telling you, that's some scary shit.
Right.
To think about. And I mean, it's just that shit too heavy, man. It's too heavy.
That shit made me angry just now too.
Yeah, that's why I hadn't watched it yet. I hadn't even started it.
I don't think I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah. Did y'all
I know enough about it.
y'all ain't finna keep making me heavy, all these heavy topics, man.
Sad.
I mean, but for real, like I do
talk
appreciate y'all shedding that
gotta
light
talk
though,
about it.
because you know, for those who haven't seen it, if you build up enough courage or just push yourself to watch it, definitely watch it. And I'm one. I'm talking to myself too, because although I knew the story, like you said, Hootie, sometimes when you actually see the actual movie of it, it kind of take you to a different place. But y'all niggas saw that McDonald's. The ice cream gonna be $1 all summer long.
Dummy.
Yeah, and I immediately saw somebody
ain't
say,
never worked.
yeah,
Hey, that's why I said it, because we know damn well the machine ain't gonna be working when we get there.
I was just about to say what ice cream. What ice cream you talking?
McDonald's probably got the world record for having the milkshakes, but them bitches never work.
Right. I'm sorry, our ice cream machine is down.
It's down right now. Hey, somebody told me, I don't know who it was, somebody said that they worked there, and they said that the shit don't really be down.
Yeah,
It's just, it's a pain to clean and keep clean, so it's easier to be like, hey, that bitch down.
somebody told me the same thing that
I ain't paying for that moldy.
they was like, after a certain time, once they clean it for the day,
they done.
you know, around 9 or 10 or whenever, yeah, they not finna redo it.
So I can't have no dessert at 10:30 at night.
But I was thinking, damn, how much does an ice cream cone cost? That bitch ain't about $1.
I mean, I think about when you go buy like a little gallon of ice cream and some cones. You know what I'm saying, from the store.
But
shit,
I mean,
a lot
also, if you go buy a pound of meat, that shit $8, but
you gonna get a lot. And
McDonald's
that's
giving
what
it
I'm
to you for goddamn 59 cents.
This
not
is
a
true.
pound. A pound?
I mean, what, a double cheeseburger? Shit, that shit 99 cents.
You get some ground.
You
turkey
got
for about
bread,
$2.
you got lettuce, you got cheese. 2 pieces.
I hadn't ate at McDonald's like in years simply because of that reason. Like it was like 5 or 6 years ago. I went to 5 different McDonald's and all of the ice cream machines. I haven't been back since.
Bro, you shouldn't be that fat that you go to 5 different McDonald's.
5 different McDonald's, and
Like,
I wanted an
after
Oreo
1 or 2,
McFlurry.
I would have probably been done. That nigga
One's
said he went to
enough,
3
goddamn.
more.
2 maybe.
No,
5?
no.
that's
I
on
wanted
the
that
same
McFlurry
street.
that bad that I went to like 4 or 5 different McDonald's, and all of them said the same thing.
But
I
Todd,
ain't been
that
back
nigga
since.
though.
You didn't think to
Todd,
go to Walmart?
Todd, the nigga that go to Wendy's and go get Frosties and like that nigga used to be, I'm finna go get me a Frosty. Like that nigga, the only nigga I know ordered a Frosty every time he went to Wendy's.
Okay.
It shows.
I just like goddamn
I get
sweets.
it.
I like sweets.
I'm glad you didn't come in here with no candy though, or did you?
I did.
That McDonald's milkshake, it's
That
too late for me to
McFlurry
go
was
get
the
one.
shit, man, with that Oreo.
Man, they just put a Sonic by the house. I ain't had Sonic in so long. I think that's gonna be my next cheat meal. Boy,
Is that shit 24 hours?
Yeah.
I
That's
might
a
need
good
to
question.
slide on. Nah, don't say yep, because where we stay,
You
work a little bit different.
Yeah.
Only Walmart.
All
yeah,
of them.
yeah,
All of them not
Walmart and the
24
gas station and Waffle House.
Where we stay at in the boonies, man. It's a
That
little
big close at 8:45.
hours. Just like the Crystals at Hoover used to close. I'm like, what the fuck you mean Crystals closing?
Yeah. Hey, but I remember when I first came to Birmingham, and I saw that, like, it was a different world to me to see, you know, coming from Tomerville, and then you coming downtown, and they like, you know what I'm saying? It's like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. I mean, I'm finna go to McDonald's. I'm like, McDonald's?
What you mean? Go
What
to
you got
McDonald's.
to
McDonald's.
McDonald's? They're like, well, yeah. I was like, it's 24 hours?
Country ass nigga. Y'all country ass nigga.
Hey, our shit closed at like 10 where I came
I'm used to everything being open all night.
But y'all know what's crazy?
Of course, you from
The one
country
They
boy.
got a 24-hour Popeye.
the one downtown used to stay open at 12. But who the fuck will ever be down there? The McDonald's downtown.
Oh, it did.
Even when we was younger. I never knew.
Gotcha. Nah, shit, our shit boarded. Hey, they boarded that bitch up.
Only
So
thing over
They
Crystals.
said
they said a hurricane because they boarded that bitch up and everything.
24-hour McDonald's. I was like, oh, I'm in the big city.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I used to make McDonald's in the dorm. Goddamn. I had the little Foreman grill with them cheap ass Walmart burger patties. I don't think, now that I think about it, I don't think that was real burger patties no more.
Oh, that's that mystery meat.
Man,
In the orange
somebody.
box?
Yeah.
You see,
That's that mystery meat, man.
y'all ever see that social media video where Buddy had burned it? He put
With the hot cold.
With the
with a hot cone.
Hot cold. Like hot lava.
Mouth ass. Mouth
Fuck y'all.
ass.
I'm so sick of y'all niggas.
That nigga was burned it with a hot cone. Fuck that nigga saying. Nah, but yeah, he burned it on a grill like with lighter fluid and put fire to it. And
It
that
wouldn't
bitch
burn.
came out looking like it did before, before he burnt it.
Mystery meat.
And they
Hootie.
let that bitch. One time they just let that bitch sit there for like a year, and it never changed.
It never changed, right?
That bitch never went bad.
Sure.
The bun never molded, nothing.
I want to try that shit myself, cause nigga be lying on their social
Yeah,
media.
nah.
'Cause
They saw some. They was doing some shit on social media this week. Grace tried it, of course. Like if you put like your vitamins, put them in the microwave or something, and if they melt, there's something.
They're not
else.
real. I saw
like
that.
so she tried that shit and it worked.
And the rice.
One of them in the rice, if you just put it in the frying pan, you'll see like some little black metal or some shit. Like it's weird. In your potatoes, if you put it in like a plastic Gladlock bag and you spread it out and put a magnet on it, some little shit crawl to the edges. Man, they fucking our food up. You notice everything getting
It ain't
So
recalled.
real.
wait, so
It
she
ain't
put
real
what
food.
happened when she put her vitamins in the microwave?
I didn't care to see
Look at
the
this.
results.
This nigga gonna
But she
tell-
put them in there. I
this
saw
nigga,
one
man,
melted.
Go tell us the science experiment.
I saw
but
one.
then-
I saw one melted and one was still hard. So the one that was still hard was the good one, and
What's
the
the-
one that
what's the
melted
real
or
one?
blew up, get that shit up out of there.
Thanks.
Grace would be the
Impressive.
one to make that
Thanks, Bill.
experiment, but-
Bill Nye so
Nye.
crazy over that bitch.
Science guy.
Y'all see my boy still got the juice?
Who that? OJ?
Obama. Fuck OJ. I'm talking about Obama.
Arthur James?
My man showed up in Toronto for the finals.
Super swaggy.
Yeah, up in Canada. My man came through that thing smooth as I don't know what, with the leather jacket, with the skinny legs on, with the boots and shit. My man was dapping everybody up. Got the MVP chance.
Who?
Yeah, I'm
Dummy.
talking like can't get right now.
The most valuable black. The
Most
MVP.
valuable
goddamn.
Barack.
I be creating shit. You see what I'm saying?
Not on purpose.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that. But yeah, my man still got the juice. Y'all saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's pretty dope, man. Obama still look cool as a motherfucker, like he always
That
had.
nigga so smooth.
That nigga
dog.
look younger. Yeah, and it's
yeah.
weird.
Yeah, he look like he
How
can
the-
sleep at night.
I think his hair
Right.
got black again.
Yeah, that nigga ain't
They
got grade
did.
no
That
more.
shit
We
weird,
talked about that
man.
before.
weird
Like
as
shit,
fuck.
man, I ain't got to worry about what Putin and China and all that shit doing. I'm sleeping real great.
My man went from young to old to young as fuck again. That's pretty dope, though.
But yeah,
But
shout
shouts
out
out
to
to
Benjamin
Obama.
Button.
And then you saw again that I know we forgot about it, but we did talk about it before with him being in the African League, the NBA Africa. He had something to do with that, so that's pretty dope, man. Shouts out to
them.
to Barry Hogan.
Speaking of them, we saw that they got a deal with Spotify to produce podcasts. It didn't really give details as to if they're going to be on the podcast or how that's going to work, but they're producing podcasts. Negotiate with us. You know,
With it.
we know title, coming. We already said that. So we negotiate.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We'll see
Get
what's the
on
fair
there
deal.
early.
We'll take the fair deal. You know what I'm saying? Barry O, you got the heads up though, but you know what I'm saying? We'll take a fair deal either way. But that's dope, man. I would love to hear them talk. I just don't know if it's their space to talk so often. Or if they do it, how often would it be? Like if they did something quarterly. That's something I would want to hear from them, something quarterly, but something like on a weekly basis. I think that's tough for them and the people who they are in that situation. So, but I'm willing to listen to it either way.
I mean, if it's good content, it's good content. I don't know how much he can,
He can't-
detail about
Mhm.
being president. Michelle probably could give better stories, which she's had, because she was just like, once she got home, like it was a shock to her that she had to fix her own sandwich. Because she's been, everything's been made for her for 8 years. Like, damn, I'm not calling somebody. I got to do it myself. But I would like to hear a little, not classified stuff, but little stories like
Little ins
that.
and outs. Mhm.
And then anybody they call, they're going to have the best of the guests on there if they do it in that way.
But to what you were saying with Obama, I think it's a billion stories that he can tell.
Hell
And
yeah.
he hasn't told his story,
Yeah.
He hasn't even opened his mouth. Like, I mean, he could talk about so many different stories without going into classified stuff. And I think whatever he drop out, people going to be glued to it.
Glued to it.
And believe you
Yeah.
me, if motherfucking Agent Orange is saying what he want to say, this dude should have the free reign to say whatever
Come
the
on,
fuck he
Agent
want to
Orange.
say on his platform, bro.
Obama gonna
He
be
never
in
going to go that far because he got sense and class.
that, Obama
but,
gonna be in that bitch talking about love and hip hop. Don't do it, Obama. Don't let social media, don't let the internet get you.
Did y'all see Alabama was
did.
passing a bill to possibly allow chemical castration?
If you mess with
Oh,
kids,
yeah, for
get
sex
them.
offenders, yeah.
If you mess with kids, I'm all for it. The only thing about that is there's mistakes with the justice system, as we know.
Right.
But if it's right, it's right. It's just it's hard for me, man, because knowing the justice system, it's gonna be a lot of innocent people that happens to. But those creepy motherfuckers, fuck them. But there's gonna be some good good people who go down for it too.
Like you said, knowing the justice system, and they want to take black men out the streets or not being able to reproduce anyway. So
black man law, like every law is,
yeah,
that sends you to jail or some shit.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm with you. Like, we got kids. I got younger kids. If you do some shit like that, you creepy. You deserve whatever happens to you.
Facts.
You know, when I first saw the castration, at first it was like, yeah, hell yeah, I don't give a fuck. But then I thought about stories like what we talked about, and so many innocent people who get trapped in situations for whatever be the reason.
Mm-hmm.
And we talk about this. Y'all know my favorite shit to say about stuff like this, the unintended consequence behind it.
Yeah.
You know, you get somebody who go in at 18, 19, 20, you know, they get castrated and they find out that they didn't do it, and they get out at 30 and they can't have any kids, and that shit's gone for them. So it get tricky. Maybe we up the time. Maybe we make the punishment harsher, something.
So,
but I don't know.
But
So
most times when you on like death row or whatever, or something like that, it your sentence or whatever they give you is like years out. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, if this is the case, it'll be the same way. They just won't instantly.
and was it before they
Guilty.
come out of jail or something like that? Before
I didn't look at
I
it.
think it's like before they're released from jail, they have to.
so they still do their time. If anything come up, maybe.
Right. And then it's before you get out. But with that, shit, I forgot what the fuck I was about to say.
I have forgot something earlier.
CT.
I have forgot something
CT.
earlier
It was
that I
hard,
wanted to
man.
bring up with Central Park. But I think Connecticut and New Hampshire, but one of those states, they're going to start tying. They're going to start keeping stats of prosecution compared to race. So you prosecute. You know, they're going to start looking at the breakdown of how many black people, how many Mexican people.
They don't already do that?
They do. That's why we know. That's why they know we outnumber them so much in the
Right.
majority of the categories.
No, overall, we know how many people in jail, but they're saying per prosecutor. Like
Oh, like the
Oh, yeah.
individual
Like the
prosecutor.
individual prosecutor.
Okay. Like, so they can go back and, I guess that would be to go back and actually pinpoint who was doing it or who.
Like,
right.
if your number is over, they can see your number compared to average or mean to see, okay, why are you prosecuting so many black people?
Right.
Which they should have been doing.
Which, yes. But this is the only state. It's one of them.
What state is it again?
I want to say it's like Connecticut or New Hampshire, but one of those liberal states. But it's only one. I know that. So I don't give a damn what state it is. It's only
It take
one.
one to start it, so hopefully
Right.
it trickle over to the rest of them. And
Yeah.
Alabama, Mississippi.
You know
probably
Alabama's
gonna
going
be
to be
last.
last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna be
Yeah.
dead last. Goddamn.
We dumb fucks and everything.
Did y'all?
Speaking of dumb fucks, y'all going to the straight pride parade?
I saw that in Boston.
Yeah. Straight
No.
pride parade.
What?
Yeah, they got a straight pride parade, man. They can't let nobody, I don't know, man. Let these people have their stuff, man. I don't care if they're gay, straight. I just hate that you're doing it in spite. Like, you're doing it for the
Yes.
simple fact you just want to, they can have a gay parade. Forget them. I want to have my straight parade.
Right.
No, nigga.
No.
Do it because that's
No,
what you
every
want to do.
parade is a straight parade. All other parades besides gay parades are straight parades.
You got a point.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Let them folks have their damn parade.
But it was two men who two white men from Boston who say they're gonna start they're
Of
trying to
course.
start their straight parade. I forgot
What's
they,
crazy? Oh, go ahead.
they put some famous guy, like a Brad Pitt or somebody who like he's the face of it. Right? But he came out there like, no the fuck I'm not. Get my name off that shit. What's wrong with y'all? Like, but man,
It's crazy because like I didn't personally see it, but my boy Drew, he's gonna be in Boston basically the same time I'm gonna be in Ireland.
did Drew organize this shit?
Hey, Drew, hey, my boy said, "Did you see about the straight pride parade?" I said, "What the fuck is the straight pride parade?" But then I got to thinking about it, and we was talking about, we both married, so like, it's cool. We're not talking about ourselves in particular, but it probably be some quick action. If you go there, you can catch that let out.
Parking lot pimp that thing, baby.
Hey, that let out. Hey, let's see how proud you really is.
You know what's going on. You know what time it is.
Hey, y'all know what's happening over there. But nah, man, yeah, I'm with you, Hoot. Like stop doing that shit, man. Let people do their thing, man, and let people celebrate. You know how they want to celebrate, as in, you know, it's gay pride. Let them celebrate and let them do their thing, man. Get the fuck on.
With us saying that, can we really be like, nah, fuck you, straight pride parade though? With saying that,
Yeah.
yeah.
The only reason
I agree, but like, you know what I'm saying, just looking at that opposite side, looking in.
I think it's that I can't think of the right word right now that I'm looking for. But they're doing it to, like you said, they're doing it to be like,
they're spiteful.
Yeah, spiteful.
They're not doing it because
kind of almost like condescending. Like they kind of trying to like,
it's not what they truly believe and truly want to have. They just want to be
like they trying to make a mockery of that shit. Like chill out. That's my personal opinion. Maybe they not. I don't know.
I think I read some shit where it sounded like that's what their purpose is anyway. So fuck y'all,
man. Like when you are the norm, like you can't get mad at people for having their own shit. Like, you're already included in everything. Mm-hmm. You're more than welcome to come to the gay rights parade if you want to. They're not going to be like, oh, no.
Yeah, they don't discriminate against.
Right.
And that's why.
But, like, at a lot of your parades, gay people might have been looked down upon. Mm-hmm. So, let us do our own shit.
Right.
So, I see that point.
With you saying that made me think of, like, when you're the majority and you've been the majority for the most of life, you can't do that. That's like saying, like, black power is like saying prideful. But white power is racist.
Yes, that's racist. Because, nigga, you already in power.
Right.
Like, what are you saying?
Get your ass
Look
out
at
of
Dr. Who.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that was the first time Who the logic kind of had some good logic behind it.
It's logical, guys. Always a little logical. Like when I said, what I said, Todd, tomorrow ain't your turn. You know what I'm saying? Real logical.
That shit forever funny, fool.
Did y'all see the fake heavyweight champ Anthony Joshua got his ass beat up?
Boy got them tentacles put on his ass.
By big boy. Butterbean.
My man gave him some pieces and a biscuit.
Oh, man.
And he quit, man. But did y'all hear the story behind all of that?
What?
Him having a panic attack and things of that nature.
Now they say,
you gotta create
I've never saw him fight though, so I really don't know what he looks like. But he just never looked like the guy to me.
Everybody always say he had a glass jaw. But I did see that story you're talking about. They said his sparring partner the day before knocked him out. Mm-hmm. So they tried to stop the fight. Of course, the promoters and everybody was like, fuck no. But if I don't know how panic attacks affect you, but if
I can imagine if you had one, it would.
Yeah. Like if you're panicking, I can see how that could affect you.
Yeah.
Did it look like he was panicking in the ring?
I didn't watch it.
Well, looking at it,
I don't have the vision.
Looking at it when he quit, it looked
was.
like you could tell something was going on with him. Like he just was like, if the ref asks you, "Can you fight?" and he's just standing like, and then he's surprised when it stops.
Because that's what happened when you get your ass knocked out. You fucking surprised. Then you wake up like, what happened? Shit, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, fuck that. You a heavyweight champ. I don't want to hear shit about no. Don't get me wrong. This is not panic attack is real. People suffer from that, and that's a condition.
Right.
But in boxing, man, like, unfortunately, you got knocked out, man. And to me, I like athletes who you didn't even know they was hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Kawhi.
they take their loss like you know what I'm saying? Like they just take it. They take it on the chin. I lost. Like they go in front of the press conference, they sit there and they say, "Hey man, I got beat. He was a better man tonight." Right. They go into the corner. Yeah, I had a panic attack, but I ain't finna go tell the world that because the world ain't finna believe that because I don't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe you did, but it's mighty funny that all your 23 wins or 24 wins, you ain't never had no panic attack.
Right.
I damn sure said.
And again, I don't mean to be insensitive because I don't know how that shit works, but I'm just telling you from outside looking in, I don't believe that that's what happened.
But Buddy had them hands.
Sensitive ass nigga, you gonna have a lot of people out there panicking.
Hey,
Buddy had them hands.
But it wasn't trash. But
I panicked too when a nigga keep putting that bitch on my goddamn
for his side.
I ain't see nothing but that little 1 minute clip, maybe.
That's what I'm saying.
I saw some on YouTube. It was like the highlights of each. But like, Buddy moved well. Buddy was
For a big boy?
sticking and moving. He just looked like that. But
His hands was fast.
he looked talented for real. Like,
He
if
had
you
quick hands.
take away all the blobber.
I hope y'all don't look at that nigga and be like, I ain't gotta go to the gym. I can still be fit and fuck a nigga.
No,
Bring
you
y'all
gotta
ass
go.
to the gym.
But the hands were just quick.
That's why he panicked. Shit, I panicked too. Shit. You see how hard Deontay Wilder and them niggas hit? Shit,
Man,
I'm panicking.
But
So what's next? Who does
I saw
Wilder
something
fight?
that said that they was actually
They're
putting a
trying to
rematch
get a rematch.
together.
Fuck them. Who does Wilder fight?
They scatter. They docking him.
Man, did you see how he hit that last dude? He
I
fought?
saw that. I'm
Ain't
just saying,
nobody trying
I'm
to
just
fight
saying,
that
is
boy.
there an opponent out there for him?
I think
him and
Wilder
Joshua
already got a
would be
next
a-
fight.
That dude he beat
Hold
up
on,
last,
hold on.
Fury.
What? Everybody said
Ain't they
what?
supposed to be fighting again?
I don't think they ever fought.
No,
Yeah, they
never-
did. They did.
Did they?
Yeah, they draw.
Fury?
Yeah, it was
That's
a
a fat
draw.
white guy?
It was the fight before last.
He the older white guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, they did.
That- They
Okay.
was handing each
I don't know why
other.
I'm thinking Fury is a black guy. For some
I
reason.
thought
don't
Fury was a black guy, too.
That was like the UFC shit. Like, yeah, I don't know. I know what y'all talking about, but no. Yeah, they fought. And they supposed to have a second fight coming up. It was a great fight, the first fight. So I'm curious.
It wasn't a draw though.
And he was like returning.
He tall,
from
he big.
It wasn't a draw. It wasn't.
yeah, my man lost. They just didn't.
They
call
just
it.
Yeah,
wasn't a
I
draw.
feel like Wilder
Wilder
kind of lost that fight
Right.
to me personally. But a lot of people thought that Wilder
Wilder
won.
won,
But to
yeah.
me, I think Fury won that fight. So it'll be great to see them match up again.
I think Wilder won that fight, but yeah, I'm with you. They need a rematch.
So we all heavy boxing fans. Are y'all excited that heavyweight is kind of back?
Is it though?
I think so.
I don't think so. I think
It's the only show in town.
I think it's Wilder and everybody else. I think like
This is true.
there's a lot of little guys.
I don't think you can name 4 other
It's a
people.
lot of little guys. He could name one.
I can't,
One.
but it's more of them
He
than it
took
is.
Mayweather.
Pacquiao.
Yeah, them two, the both of them. that whatever weight division they're in, that's probably the best division right now.
What is it?
I don't fucking know.
Exactly, but you know who the
Welterweight,
heavyweights
damn
are.
it. I know one.
No, we just talked about 4.
I think KK Wright got a
I really
point.
know one, man. Let me find something.
Lightweight, welterweight.
But
Well,
no,
my man,
I'm to your point. I think you're right. I think right now heavyweight is the only weight to talk about. They got the juice right now.
Yeah.
Once
Canelo-
Mayweather cleared out, it was nobody to come
Right.
fill that vacuum. It's a lot of
Triple G.
good. It's a lot of good
Yeah,
fighters.
like all of those guys. That's what I'm talking about.
It's a lot of
Them,
good fighters,
them
but
niggas.
it's just not a lot of
Yeah,
good
it's
fights
not,
that you
yeah.
demanding to see.
This is
And
true.
it had no matter who it is, really lately, it hasn't been any fights that I just wanted to see.
That's our
heavyweight or them.
No, because
None
I
of
want to
them.
see that Fury
Like
Tyson.
I
want to see
didn't like
not
the Wilder
Tyson,
fight.
fuck, I'm
I ain't even
talking
watched none of it.
Fury, Wilder.
I want to see Wilder,
Ruiz.
Joshua.
I want to see Ruiz now
Yeah.
to see what he do next.
That's why the Wilder fight was over before any of us got to watch it.
Don't Triple G and Canelo got another fight?
Man, I don't know.
How many times they
Oh,
fought?
back to 2014, didn't it?
No, I'm saying when they fought
They were-
twice or one.
They were supposed to
They
fight,
was supposed to
but
fight again,
it
that's what I'm
got
saying.
canceled, didn't it?
Okay.
Didn't it get canceled? Yeah, it got
Lord
canceled.
have mercy.
We don't know. Apparently, we're
Look how
not big.
far we going
Apparently,
back.
we're not big boxing fans.
Y'all seen Kawhi
Kiwi?
suing Nike?
Yeah. We saw that, man, and they're trying to sue him for. Well, he's trying to sue them for his logo, basically the claw, which he is known as the claw. So maybe that should travel with him. But I don't know the ins and outs of it. But who invented it? Who created it?
He's saying he designed it, and without his knowledge, Nike
Welcome to
trademarked it.
Welcome to big business. That's like the Martin games and Martin T-shirts.
You need to
Things
talk
like
more.
that.
I want to see who's gonna win this battle. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough because
I look at it from a different standpoint. I look at it from like, I like the way Kawhi going about fighting for his brand. Like if you feel like that's your logo on your brand, you know what I'm saying? Fight for that shit.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, in this instance, he's the little guy fighting the big business entity. I'm anxious to see how it pan out.
I damn sure.
Y'all
is.
saw the logo?
I think he just mad because his shoes ugly right now. Them whole terrible.
I really-
shake your
Them whole
bubbles.
super terrible right now. I don't know what those are. cuz.
I don't know what he's fighting over, and if he win,
I've never seen a logo.
it just
Yeah,
looks like a stupid ass
claw, It
hand,
looks like
like a Game of Thrones,
yeah.
like that. Well,
Like
that's a
his
reference,
shoes
y'all.
It's like a design that basically like a ball in the hand covers the ball.
Yeah,
So it
like an alien
It kind
hand,
of looks like that. That nigga hands. It look like his hands.
like your hand holding a tennis ball.
How it look, Hootie?
Dummy.
that shit right there. And that you see that bitch stiff and raggedy looking.
And listeners, you can only catch this on YouTube.
Yeah, get that YouTube.
Go to our YouTube channel, look at it.
You gotta
That
see
nigga
it.
hand was fucked up.
Bend that bitch all kind
But
of way.
Kawhi, man, he's just a different kind of person. Y'all seen how he was saying how he couldn't understand why his teammates wasn't that good?
Weirdo.
He's a real weird guy, man. That and him not giving his homeboy dap. My
My
man
was
dapped
trying to
himself
dap him up
all
about
like-
5 minutes.
My man was standing like he stood there like he really didn't know the dap was
And
there,
then
but he
pointed in
saw
the
it.
direction that they needed to go.
Let's go to the court.
Let's go
Hey,
to the court.
Court.
That's weird though, fool. Like that's real weird. I don't think
That's next level weird.
I never seen no shit like that.
I've never seen that.
My nigga just
My
pointed.
man
to
was
the
a
court.
mummy, goddamn. He stood there, no emotion, no nothing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that out one day.
Ain't gonna work. You too goofy. See? Look, see, nigga call him goofy. He start laughing. He didn't even try to be serious. Goddamn.
We saw that Draymond Green opened up a little bit more about the altercation that he had with Durant. And in it, you remember when they was saying, it sounded like Draymond was being Draymond. Draymond was being all emotional over the possibility of Durant leaving way next year. And that's what sparked the altercation, and basically Green saying that that we didn't need you.
Mhm.
We was winning
We win
before
without
you.
you.
We gonna win after you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so that sparked the altercation. Well, Green opened up about it. Green was talking about how he eventually apologized. One thing that he said was that everybody kept pushing for him to apologize the next day. Like, apologize. You need to apologize. And Green was like,
He
nah,
want to hear that shit right
I'm not apologizing. Well, what he said was, I'm not gonna apologize because y'all telling me to apologize. Because it wouldn't be authentic.
Right.
I'm gonna apologize when I feel like the time is right to apologize. And it made me think about some stuff like, when you think about it, he do got a point. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you do gotta let shit kind of like die down and like lose the luster, and then you apologize on your own accord. You know what I'm saying? So did y'all see that? What y'all thought?
I did, but the way this series is going right now, he should have apologized immediately. Goddamn, because apparently he was super wrong, man. I think he was super wrong in that situation, and he should have apologized immediately for the simple fact that he was reacting off of the public, man. This ain't no shit that KD was saying, or Kato, like, I'm leaving, or I might leave, it's a possibility I'm gonna leave. Leader, until KD says something, he shouldn't say anything about it, in my opinion.
But we don't know, them agents and things, we don't know what Draymond might have knew that we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That we wasn't privy to. And that was the only thing I was just saying about that. But
Even still, if he did know that, like, so what?
He said,
and then he was like, he kind of got mad because he ain't go ahead and kill it, but like, oh, this is a business. I need to leave my options.
Right, like-
y'all need to know that, hey, I can leave this bitch, so y'all gonna give me the best offer.
And not even that, like, at this point, we know this game is simply a business.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Like, I'm not gonna say anything to you about what you're doing with your future if you're protecting yourself
Right.
and your family
right.
and your legacy. Like, I'm gonna root you on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna big up you. I ain't gonna be like, nigga, we ain't need you, but I'm here helping you win. Get out of here.
And he, Draymond, he admitted. He said that once he finally did, he was like, sometimes time need to like bridge gaps. He came out and then he finally apologized. And he said that, him and Kevin Durant are actually really good friends. And he said Kevin Durant said something kind of profound to him by simply saying like, look, I'm here fighting with you every day. I'm here now.
That was my point.
And we got a job to do right now, and that's all we need to be worried about. And he said when he apologized, he told him, like, I'm not gonna let your emotions be the excuse for what you did. Like, basically, in saying, like, I know that we know Draymond is super emotional. Right. We know he play like that. He was like, he said, Durant said to him, like, everybody give you an excuse for that. You get a pass because, he's just emotional. How he is. I'm not giving you that pass. You know what I'm saying? What you that's not right what you did. I'm not giving you that pass. And Draymond said it made him think and reflect like, damn,
you're right.
I do get away with shit like that. People do kind of give me a slide. He was like, it made him self-check and self-evaluate. So,
Well, right now the score is 95-84 with 3 minutes and 43 seconds left in the fourth, and Toronto is up. The series is 2-1. How do y'all see this ending?
Shit, it looked like a loss. But
No. The series, the end of the season, KD leaves, he stays, all of that.
If Toronto wins tonight, they win the series. They'll get one. They're probably next gonna be in Toronto because it's 1-1-1 after this.
Mm-hmm.
KD is gone no matter what. he's not playing if this series goes 7. I think a lot of shakeups happen in the NBA this summer.
Yeah, it's time. It's
For
that
the
time.
betterment.
Yeah, it's that time where the shakeups happen. I mean, we see this in the NBA a lot. Me personally, we talked about this before, but like, I just hate when people do it when injuries occur. Because I don't want to see fans. I don't want other people saying, like, to me, it's something good when you the Dallas Mavericks and you go beat the Miami Heat, or you the Cleveland Cavaliers and you beat a team that's loaded. Like, I hate when you got DeMarcus Cousins injured, pretty much. Fucking Kevin Durant out. Clay injured.
Looney.
You know what I'm saying? It got so many injuries. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not an excuse. Shit, you line up, you got to play the game. So shouts out to Toronto for handling their business. But I just like to see shit fully loaded.
Fuck Golden State. Let's go Toronto.
This is the shakeup because everybody expected Golden State to win it.
I did.
Toronto wins. It's the shakeup. But I think that brings KD back to Golden State though. Unfinished business.
Yeah, because he can. I don't know.
I've been saying the whole time though that I don't think he's gonna leave simply because he has that
Clay?
player. No,
KD.
KD because he has that player option. He'll still get his max yearly contract.
And that was the whole thing for me.
But
that
if
was
he
money.
waits until next year, Golden State will be able to pay him the most money, whether to him leave as a free agent this year. He can max out next year.
But do you still think it's all about the
Clay
most money?
get paid this year.
Do you think it's all about the most money for
It
him?
won't be if they lose. It'll be about, okay, let's get back here, win it all. Then after that, he gonna get paid. Payday. Easy.
I saw that Brooklyn is clearing out a lot of space and money to try to get him and Kyrie. As well as the Lakers have a max slot available. As well as AD is still looking to go somewhere. So Boston's looking real interested. Boston said they'll give up Tatum for AD to go there. I think that'll be a dope-ass move, AD in Boston. But I don't know who he'll play with at that point anymore. So who knows? I just want to see some fucking shake-up.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a shakeup. I don't know how it go. You said that KD stay. I feel like if KD stay, Clay going to leave, right?
No.
Clay
gonna
Clay
sign
on the
this
contract.
year.
He got
Sign
another
this
contract
year.
yet? Okay. That's
Clay,
right.
KD is the
Clay
only one
gets
that
signed
can
this
leave.
year. KD gets signed next year. It's easy. It's simple. Like it falls in line.
Well, yeah, I'm with you then. I can see KD coming back another
Right.
year. At least another year.
And as far as Brooklyn, no. That's
But,
not the move.
Okay, so let's say they lose.
Not at all.
That's not
Let's
the
say they
move.
lose. You never know, man. They keep D'Angelo Russell and they have another max spot. And they played real good this year as well. And they've been talking about KD getting in the
They
New
play
York
good
market.
in the East.
They're in the
Eastern
East.
Conference.
That's all that matters. You just got to get there. If you get there, you can beat Toronto.
Okay.
And
When they
with
got there,
with no KD and Golden State isn't Golden State.
yes, they are.
No.
Yeah.
Without KD,
They was
already in the
They
final.
were.
But they had a way different bench.
Yeah, but,
In fact, so you
without
could pay
KD,
some
you
more
gonna go
bench
get some
players,
more.
right.
Yeah, without KD, you gonna go
Right.
get some more
It's gonna
bench.
be tough, man.
Nah, I don't know.
Hey, man.
Because there's no Bron.
I mean, you're still gonna get there, but KD, hey, why not go beat Golden State?
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
Why
man.
not go beat Golden
We
State?
finna trade the
Shit,
number
man.
4 pick to New Orleans along with somebody else to
they
get
go.
AD
y'all
in
gonna-
LA.
we gonna
That's how
trade-
it's gonna happen.
Them Lakers
and
fans.
they're
Nigga,
gonna
we
have
about to-
number
we
1,
about to
number
trade-
4 pick, and
we
probably
about to
Kuzma.
trade the 4th pick and Magic Johnson. Get the fuck
Hey,
out
I'm telling you.
Hey, you know what the Laker fans is? They like the Cowboy fans. Like, they still delusional as fuck.
No,
Hang
man.
on, man. Why you
That's a
gotta go
key
so
piece
far?
for them to have, bro. That's a key piece.
Yeah, I
a
get
4th pick in the first round of the draft
For who?
for
To-
AD.
to New Orleans?
Yeah.
Who's
Why is
the
that-
4th pick gonna be?
That's not a game changer for them.
Shit, you got
But you-
Hunter from Virginia.
For AD.
For AD.
Him and Zion on the same team in New Orleans.
For AD.
I could, yeah. When you
It's the 4th pick.
when you think about
Ain't nobody else gonna be available. But that player better than him in the draft.
Name a player in the draft better than AD.
No, I'm
That's
saying
the 4th pick.
You got to get rid of him anyway.
and
but
then you probably get Kuzma in the trade. They're not just gonna give up the 4th pick.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
if I'm New
It's gonna
Orleans,
have to
if
be
I'm
a
New
lot.
Orleans, I send him to Boston. I'm getting more for my buck.
But that's the thing. You send him to Boston. Boston's only renting him for 1 year.
I don't
He's
give a
definitely out of Boston.
That's on Boston. I don't care.
Well,
So
you can
Boston
always
is
do
out
a
of it.
sign and trade.
If I'm New Orleans, I don't care about that.
That's true. You can always do that. But do you think he's willing to do that?
Probably not.
That's what I'm saying. So.
You never know. Boston is a storied franchise as well.
You
It's
see my
true.
boy? came with them expert analysis of basketball. My boy came alive tonight, boy, with that basketball.
That nigga woke up. That nigga was asleep for the last 2 hours.
Man,
We need to move this to the beginning of the podcast.
My boy killed you with his expert opinion.
I went. But
Nah, he would have changed it. He's
hey,
skeleton tonight on that basketball.
stay in that basketball.
basketball.
Did you see that nigga Paul Pierce?
what do you do?
His hang on, let's let all the laughs go.
I'm sorry, cuz. Basketball.
What he said, Hootie?
Basketball. How you spell that shit? Ain't that what a baby sleep in?
That nigga off you, bro.
Basset. Nigga talking a dog, a basset hound.
You right, I was tripping.
Get the man off you, bro.
I sounded like I had a pineapple in my hand.
Your tongue, nigga.
Well, the shit was on your tongue. But
hanging.
He said he had a bassinet.
Something,
so
bassett something.
Y'all nigga dumb.
but his when he was carted off the court
Yeah.
for injury.
And came back and played, like,
No.
in Boston?
Who you talking about?
He shit on himself.
Gordon Hayward did? He the little
Paul Pierce did?
Paul Pierce.
Oh, Paul, he did say that. I saw that. He did say that. Yeah.
He admitted
He
to
said
it.
that's why he was in the wheelchair.
In the wheelchair.
Yeah. He said it.
He shit on
I thought he
himself.
said he had the shit, and that's why he had to leave. Not that he did it on
He said
himself.
something happened.
Social media.
Yeah, he said something
I'm wondering why
happened.
he's
Oh,
sitting
my
down
God.
like, I need to sit down. Nobody can't see me walk up out of here. They gonna see the back of my pants. That's how I'm thinking. They gonna see the back of my pants. Nigga, wrap a towel around.
Because with anything else, you could have just walked to the. You could have limped like
So-
you had.
And bro ran
'Cause
back out
right.
the goddamn
I'll
locker
accept
room.
that if I ever needed a wheelchair when I had the shit. But I
Oh,
never
my
needed a
God.
wheelchair to shit. So I'm just saying.
No, the
What did he
wheelchair
say?
was to not.
I know,
see.
but I'm saying Stock was like he used it because he said he had the shit.
Oh
I ain't
yeah,
never needed one because I had the shit. You know?
right.
But
Let me
when he
get a
said
wheelchair.
that, when he came out and said that,
He
This
just
week.
randomly
This
said
past
that when
week.
he was commentating. It was like during halftime.
The past week. Like,
And Jalen Rose or somebody had said something. He was like, I'm going to confess. Something happened. And, I had to get a wheelchair.
Yeah, I did see that part of it. That was
Wow.
great.
shout out to Paul Pierce. Admitting your truth, my
shit boot
nigga.
ass boy.
Living your truth, my nigga.
Moving on into the dummy of the week.
Stupid son
Dumbass
bitch.
dummy.
They get dumb about a week.
Yeah, it's just crazy. Special education teacher gives student with autism award for the most annoying.
Wow.
An Indiana fifth grader who has autism was given the most annoying male award by his teacher during a ceremony that was attended by his classmates, the school faculty, and the boy's father. Basically, they had an award. At the end of the
honors
year,
and
you had
awards
your
day.
award ceremony. And the teacher felt the need to give the boy the most annoying male award. Did y'all see this shit? And if so, what are y'all thoughts? What do y'all think?
That shit funny, but she trash. She dumb for that. That
Extra
shit is
trash.
funny, goddamn. But come on, man. You can't be treating them kids like that, man.
And then what was crazy was
especially in special education.
and what was crazy, the boy father and the boy and them, they tried to leave the award, and the teacher stopped them. Was like, "Hey, don't forget your award.
I got something for you.
I got you. Hey, don't forget your award."
That's that
want
burnt
this?
out shit you were talking about last week. But
want
that
this?
shit is terrible.
Like, hell no, Ty. We ain't finna let you get that off. That ain't no
what is
burnt
it?
out
What you
shit.
talking about, man?
What you
Burnt out?
mean burnt out?
So when you
You want to fight?
That's misplaced aggression.
Right.
That's from that. That's from that basketball analogy.
damn,
No, I want to understand what you're saying about burnt out.
that's that teacher talk.
This teacher was fucked up.
I think
that's what I was saying.
About to say.
No, you can't blame. No, I can understand a great teacher being like, "Damn, I'm burnt
He
out."
KD in a situation. He not gonna let Draymond get this
What the
excuse
fuck are
off.
you
He gonna be
talking
like,
about,
"Somebody
bro?"
that
No, because you're not going. I'm not going. No, this teacher deserves
Point that
hands
out.
and feet.
Point that out.
Hands
Point that
and
out,
feet.
KD.
Hands and feet.
Get that nigga.
Hands and feet. This teacher deserves hands and feet. It's no burnt out.
It's just an award.
It's no.
It's just a bad joke.
This teacher deserves
That was a horrible joke.
hands and feet.
It's a bad joke, man. You don't deserve hands and feet.
I don't
for a
think
bad joke.
Todd was trying to defend.
Right. I wasn't trying to defend that at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I apologize then. I don't buy no
All
apology.
that shit for that, man. You better keep that apology.
He won't fight.
If I was wrong, I
I'm
was
just saying,
wrong.
Todd. What the fuck going on?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I ain't finna let you
I
get
just
that
thought
out.
you was
Let you
just
get that
out.
out.
See, you know how you like to get your shit
a
off.
lot of aggression coming from over there with Todd.
Hey, man, yeah, just going over there, man, with that aggression, man.
Hey, you better still be cool now.
Going over there with
But
that,
no,
man.
for that, we're gonna give her the dummy of the week.
Dummy.
Stupid ass dummy.
I think Can't Get Right just
I
heard
just
that
about
dummy,
to say
goddamn.
we
We got a
might
new
win
dummy. New dummy. Dummy 1.0.
Yeah,
Goddamn shit. That nigga got mad and took it back immediately.
AP.
He pulled another Draymond.
Dummy.
Draymond said, I ain't feel like apologizing the very next day. My boy apologized the next
I
second.
mean, if you say you ain't say it like that, then I'll give you an apology. Okay.
You sure it wasn't because of the pressure? You need to apologize.
Come on now.
What else we got?
Music,
What
man.
else we
music.
Oh, yeah.
Music,
What about
music. Future, my nigga.
Oh yeah,
New
but we didn't
Xanax
talk
music.
we didn't even talk about it.
I had mixed emotions about it, man. I woke up and I tried to go listen to that shit in the gym because that's what I expected. Like the whole way to the gym, I'm like, I'm not going to listen. I waited till I got to the gym to be like, it's going to be some good gym music. I got that. A nigga singing his ass off. So I immediately listened. Man, this shit trash because I was listening to it in the gym. Then at the end of the gym, I went and sat in a little massage chair, tried to give it another listen. And it's some cool ass music, man. It's some relaxing ass music. It ain't get you hype in a club music. It's some shit
It's
you
a
could chill.
vibe to
Right,
it.
exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I respect it.
I like it. I thought it was dope. I mean, it depends on which ear. Like you said, you come in, oh, it's Future. I'm finna be ready to, you know what I'm saying? It's not that. He's
Adjust your
singing.
ears.
It's a lot of laid back songs to it. I think it was cool. I'm not gonna just call it great or nothing like that. It was only 7 songs, I think, but it was pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And I'm at a point now, like I listen to music totally different than I used to. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, you're not gonna enjoy it. And it's not that I just make shit good. I just think that I just listen to it with more of a openness.
Right. I just learned you got to try it in different settings.
Yeah.
So I tried something in the gym. I tried in the car. I tried just chilling at the house on the porch. Just tried it in different places. Maybe somewhere you
porch.
Yeah,
Yeah, on
man.
the
Y'all never
porch.
sit like the back porch if you about to grill. I just sit outside.
Oh,
Fuck
okay,
it.
okay,
You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
But
Fuck,
come.
nigga, try to-
7 songs, 20 minutes. At first, I was like, man, I ain't fuck with that shit. I listened. The first 2 songs, I liked. I think the first 3, but then I cut it on like right before, like everybody, you know what I'm saying, came in at the same time. So the last, I guess, 4 songs, y'all was talking, it was kind of in the background. So I'm just gonna have to go back and listen. I did kind of hear he was singing more, but the first 3 songs I did like.
I tell you
will
what
say
I'm
that.
not going to do.
Nah, I just hadn't had an opportunity to listen to it.
I'm saying that's what he said that morning, though.
Yeah, because because Future's last albums has been trash. His last projects, whatever, they've been trash. Sorry, it is what it is. But those first couple of songs, I personally like.
Yeah.
I like it. It's dope, man. And it's crazy. 20-minute album, basically. I take it though. I wonder, do y'all rather a longer album or something that's quick and to the
I
point?
like a little cool EP.
Ain't gonna lie, I saw it was 7 songs, but when I got to the end of the last one and it just stopped, you know how like when you listen on iTunes and it just stopped, it's like,
That's it.
But
I'm like, damn, I'm back at the top again.
but Stock, maybe you got some. But is 7 songs an EP?
I think
Or is
so.
it
Whatever
the
you
time?
call it.
Nah,
EP
it's the
is
number.
EP,
I think it's
yeah.
the number. It's the
that-
number of songs because some of them, 2 of them songs like a minute and
Man,
That's what I was thinking. Is it the
It's the amount of songs.
the amount of songs or is it the time?
It's the amount of songs.
To be honest, it's what the mother like
What
to,
they
the way
want.
I'm looking at it.
Whatever
Again,
you want it
this
to
is
be.
not going off of what they say is standard. It just seemed like whatever them call it. If Drake drop a 3-song album, say EP, or Drake drop 1 song, oh, this my new album. People gonna call it. I mean, y'all heard that Drake out. Like it just what these niggas, man. These niggas just call it what they want. Now it seemed like I don't know the standard, and that's just saying like I don't know the actual standard or the metric of it. But it just seemed like nowadays it's just whatever you want to do.
But I
We
guess-
see that albums are shorter, songs are shorter now. Like most songs now are starting to get into the 2-minute. It used to be 3 minutes, 15 seconds radio. It
remember
used
it
to
was
be
about
3
4,
verses.
5
At
minutes.
one point it was 3 verses. 3 verses, 3 hooks. That shit, it just slowly, it just be changing. Now it's one, maybe a hook, a verse, and 2 verses, and a closing hook.
Right.
Niggas short attention spans, man.
Yeah.
Niggas get bored fast. I'm one of them. So hey, I like it.
Yeah.
I tell you who don't need no more attention. Big Crit. And I'm sad to say that. I put him in that in that category with Dom Kennedy. I loved you. You made some dope ass music.
Yeah,
It's just
Did
not
you
where
like
you
the
at no
last
more.
album?
Huh?
Did you like his last album?
Who, Crit?
Yeah.
He had a song or two on there, but it wasn't the Crit I'm used to.
I get you.
Sick of them subs, but you cool, my nigga. He cool
Fucks
dude,
with you
though.
as a person.
He a cool dude though. Like he was at the when Biggs had the little concert.
Oh, yeah, that he
chilling and
didn't
shit.
get paid
cool,
for.
man. Yeah, that was fucked up. And he still came out. He did that shit. So I respect him for it.
He did about 6
did.
songs.
No, he didn't. He did
did
about
like
6
2
minutes.
songs.
Goddamn, my man was like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do this for y'all. The shit ain't right.
Some of
the
that
money ain't
Alabama
right.
Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
y'all
that
y'all remember when y'all was little and y'all used to like be at your cousin them house or at the cookout and like all your family over there, your cousins, the neighbors from across the street, and everybody having fun. You playing football, and then you look up and you see your mama getting her purse and shit together.
Mama, it ain't time to
Dang.
go.
shit. Right.
That's how I feel
You trying
about
to be the
cuz
mama trying to go.
I know I gotta go to Ireland and shit. Y'all go podcast, and I don't want it to end. I feel like my mama.
Nigga, trade places.
I feel like my mama getting her bags
Yeah.
together. Goddamn.
I damn sure go to Ireland, girl.
right, trade
Right.
places.
Huh?
I'll go to Ireland for you.
I go to Ireland.
Yeah, nigga, I want to go to Ireland, but nigga, I love this podcast. I love to come over here and talk to you niggas every week. Fuck y'all.
Oh, hey there.
I don't care. I'm telling the
Don't
truth.
be trying to
That's what's
FaceTime
wrong.
us when you
That-
get around
that- That's
Wi-Fi.
what's wrong with you, men. Y'all
Decline.
won't share y'all emotions. Y'all gonna miss me. Tell the truth.
You'll be all right.
Real talk. Going back from the start of the podcast. No, what you're saying, be emotional for a second. No, I do love y'all, and we have a bond that's. Shut up, man! Come on now, god damn.
Go ahead, man. Finish your game.
But man, it's just dope that we have a bond that's very rare. Like, it's not too many circumstances that you see. Brothers like love each other as much as we like to be around each other. We playing shit. We damn near playing everything together. So that's dope. Fuck y'all though.
We do live life together. I'm sick of y'all niggas, man. But y'all
Niggas so
cool.
trash.
I like y'all too.
I like y'all too. That phone conversation, like,
Y'all cool or whatever.
I love you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me
you
too.
cool?
I like you too.
Me too.
I fucks with you.
Yeah, me too.
That shit. Have y'all ever shot that I love you text and got the shit back to you?
Mm-hmm.
I like you.
Yep. And I've given it back before too, goddamn. But damn, I ain't.
Gave it back.
Nah, nigga, I don't want to hear what you gave back. What you did when you got that I like you too.
That's all I'm gonna get.
He ain't saying no more.
Nothing else. Nah, nigga, I want to know. Nah,
That nigga dreams was shattered. I love you. Yeah, we cool.
That's all.
Okay.
Ain't no more.
That's probably where fuck that shit came from.
Yeah.
That was the birth of fuck that
Fuck
shit.
that shit.
Learn it early, goddamn.
Damn, who?
That shit, that fuck
She
that
ain't
shit.
tell
bro.
you that shit back, huh?
But
We
nah,
done all
you know
done-
why?
We done all done been through.
It wasn't her night.
It wasn't that night, goddamn. It's all right. I ain't mean it anyway.
wrong night, huh?
Wrong night.
Wrong
I ain't
night.
mean it anyway, goddamn.
Damn,
Man.
man.
That's all I look like the
I'm
nigga
telling
who
you,
said
man,
when
y'all
he
come
don't
up with
mean
something else to say. I ain't ready to go.
it. Man, it's time to go. Go your ass to goddamn over there, have fun, and bye-bye.
What she did on Color Purple?
Yeah, I'm taking over. Goddamn. New management in town, goddamn.
This shit gonna crumble without me. Y'all nigga wanna get rid of me?
New management.
Shoot program, nigga.
We about to be talking about all kinds of nothing.
Ain't nobody come to see you.
Mixing all kind of topics.
What you mean, nigga? I'm like David Ruffin, nigga. Stop.
Yeah, you see what happened to
He
him.
crumbled at the end.
That's cause he got to snorting that bag. Every time you watch a movie and the nigga go to snorting that bag,
That
you,
Wolfer bag over there.
shit, and then that's the case. We all fucked up. We already got one nigga can't talk when he drank with A, B.
Fuck when he don't drink Wolfer. He can't.
Right, you can't blame that on
It ain't the
Wolford.
Wolfer.
So,
It's just he can't
it is
talk.
what it is.
goddamn.
You can blame that shit on Wolf. My nigga forgot the ABCs. Like, what the fuck going on? That nigga that told us he love us, and he done got the I like you too back.
That nigga done forgot the third
Yeah.
alphabet.
Who
He
the
got
show hit his
emotional.
ass with that?
He got mad
I like
at
you too,
Todd.
man.
He got mad at Todd.
but I didn't hit Todd, so that's an improvement.
You
How
damn
you don't
sure
hear you got earphones?
You got real, the closest you've ever did before. goddamn.
I've hit him before.
You right.
Damn, but yeah, man.
I'm
Like we
closing my
said,
laptop.
I'm gonna be gone next week. I'm gonna be off the island. My dog. I can't wait to hear it. Shit. Happy Father's Day.
Shouts out to the niggas.
because by the time this... Shit, hold on, wait.
No, I don't think, yeah.
When is-
Damn, I'm
next
early.
Sunday. Next
God
Sunday.
damn
When is Father's
Don't you
Day?
push that button.
Yes,
over
you
there.
do,
Next Sunday.
Daddy.
It's
Yes,
next
you
Sunday.
do.
So this your last time saying it for them?
Yes, fuck y'all. Happy Father's Day for me.
Still give it to that nigga, cause he ain't no goddamn. Give him a dummy, Dash.
Dummy.
I'm gonna find another one of them
That
pictures.
nigga gave
goddamn.
himself a congratulations.
I'm gonna threaten that.
All right.
Find another one of the pictures I got.
All right, then.
He gonna make the page again, goddamn.
Damn, man.
Y'all niggas so trash. Damn.
The end. Fuck
So
y'all.
who the
Nigga, go away.
so how about those Lakers? No, nigga, I'm not going nowhere. Nigga, we finna talk. Nigga.
Stanley Earl.
Nah, but yeah, we'll be back next week like we never left, cause like we say every week, we never leave. You dig?
But somebody leaving.
You bitch, you.
Fuck y'all.
Ooh.
I hope y'all niggas don't know how to do the intro.
Dummy.